Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another FloGrappling live stream. I'm Trey Robinson. Today, we're going to be watching some ADCC trials from Serbia. This is day 2 of action at the ADCC trials. So yesterday was basically just like the first round. They didn't do really much outside of that. Like I think it was just first round. Kind of anyone who didn't have a bye had to go yesterday. And today they started in on kind of the meat of the bracket itself. And it started, I'm in Central Time right now. I believe the event started, like the professional division started at 3 a.m. Central Time. So we're a little late to it, but I was kind of checking I was checking the brackets and whatnot on Smooth Comp. And I believe they're up to the they're up to the round of 8 for a lot of divisions. Some haven't made it there yet, but I feel like we're about to kind of cycle back through and then get into the round of 8 for a lot of people. When are y'all starting? When your mom gives the green light. That's actually 100% accurate. I had to wait on Budget Bliss Goods' mom to tell me I could go, and then I did. What's up, Tommy? When are the finals? Let me pull that up for you, Golden Grappler, because I actually do have info on when the finals are. But give me 1 second so I can find such info. It says 2030 Belgrade time. So 2030 Belgrade time is like, what is it, like a 7-hour difference? Phew. Man, if any of you guys can do the math to figure out what 2030 Belgrade time is in Central Time, you be my guest. All right, you guys are a bunch of freaking math magicians in the chat. So 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. Central. It says the final should be. If Ivlon said, "Let us watch." What the heck, bro? You don't say what's up, nothing? You don't say hey, you don't want to say nothing fun. You just want to watch. All right. Emmett the Otter, cute pup. Appreciate that. That's Kona. She's going to be watching along with us. She's became a staple of the live streams. If you guys have tuned in before, she's got a little treat right now, so she's uninterested. But maybe she'll be more tuned in later, you know? She's a big Taylor Perriman fan, so whenever he's up, you know, she's going to be locked in. Saw a Kosovo Cradle yesterday, very fitting for being in Serbia. Yeah, that was crazy. Kosovo Cradle? That's kind of nuts. That's one you don't see every day. Can you update on brackets? Any major upsets? Hey, check this out. So I've been working on some new stuff to elevate the stream. Let's see if some of it'll work. First, let's try this one. Uh-oh, I got to change that, huh? What do you guys think? Oh, you guys are going to have your chats on the screen. 1 second, though. I can fix this. Give me a second. Oops, just broke it. Kona, this is my second time on your stream. You got great content. Appreciate that, Emmett. You are the man. You are the man for being here on this stream. All right, updates on brackets. Camille Wilk, he's advanced a couple times. Let me pull up the brackets. You guys want to look at brackets real quick, or do you want to start quad boxing? There we go. Look at that. Got the chat on the screen. Everybody fire it up so you can see your name up there on the screen. Huh? Salve e aí, beleza. Beleza, amigo. Tranquilo aqui. Full of salt, the spoon is. Hello, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. What a better birthday. Could there be a better birthday than just hanging out with some friends, watching some jiu-jitsu, watching ADCC trials? So glad you're here. You speak Portuguese? Não, eu não falo. Eu falo pouco de português. Por comida e bebida. Sou beleza, mano. Bro, what does this guy say? Bro, show the fights. What is this? Oh, look at me. I'm a Maka kid. I make all the rules. Show the fights. What is this? I will. Chill, dude. You don't say what's up, nothing, huh? Just show the fights. Show the fights. I just want. I want what I want. Now we have a delayed start now because of a Maka kid, where we got to start a little later than I was planning. Tá ótimo português. Thank you. You guys want to see the brackets or no? Yo, Trey from Ireland. What's up, Andrew? I went to Ireland once, went to Dublin, went to Temple Bar, drank some Guinnesses, sang some folk remixes of some sick songs. Yeah, boys. Sei o dono do canal FloGrappling. I don't know for sure what that one means. That one's outside of my wheelhouse. Who's your big underdog to watch today? That's a good call. Or a good question. To be honest with you, I kind of feel like there's some big dogs that are going to be hard to some big dogs who are going to be hard to upset here. But I'll throw out a couple names. Sebastian Paddock. I don't know how much of an underdog he is, but I think Sebastian Paddock out of Academia Guerrilla is going to be fun to watch today. I think Tom Barry. If you guys don't know Tom Barry, he's a Welsh grappler, super cool dude, a beast in the European scene. So I think that's a fun one to watch. Great to see you in the big dude at Polaris 35. I didn't realize big dude as the guy in between Galvao and Ryan at the slap incident. Yeah, that's Reed. He is in the video. If you guys go back, I mean, maybe don't go back and watch the Gordon Andre slap video. Like, let's leave that in the past. That was a crazy time. But that video has like all of the like most notable names in jiu-jitsu in it. Like Gabby Garcia's in it, Eddie Bravo's in it. Like, it's just like Shanji might be in it. It just keeps popping up like, oh, here's another like super notable guy. So Amika kid, I love you, man. I'm sorry I got upset earlier, bro. You know how it is, though. You don't want someone coming into your live stream trying to boss you around saying, do this, do that. But I love you, too. Oaks Mega said, okay. Oh, no. I'm not the owner of the channel. I'm just an employee. Que hora será o ADCC Trials de noite de tarde ou agora que dia? The ADCC Trials are right now. Hello, bro. Would we be able to watch finals for free? I don't know about the finals, to be honest. See, this is the thing. We got, this is the Black Ops division. You guys are tuned in right now for the Black Ops division of FloGrappling, and they don't even know I'm doing this. That's why I'm in my freaking guest bedroom. I'm in my secret lair in an disclosed location. Only me and Conan know we're here. And, not even Flo knows that I'm about to stream this for you guys. So I think it's like you got to kind of manage the heat a little bit. And if we tried to stream the finals, I feel like we'd get a lot of heat on us. You know what I'm saying? We get a lot of heat on us. And we can't be having that because then they would shut it down for future stuff. But I can't log into FloGrappling. Is it only me or is there some kind of bug? I haven't heard of any sort of bug or anything going on. Obviously things can happen all the time. So I hope it's not a bug. Maybe try to refresh, restart. But all right, let's get into the matches. First, you guys like this little chatting scene I built here where you guys see the chats on the screen, you can see the little design elements. You guys like that? Come on. I'm looking for a little positive reinforcement or constructive criticism. If you guys got a little constructive criticism for me and I can develop further from here, you guys say the word. I'm all ears. I'm trying to get better as well. I don't want to, I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to just do this shit for nothing, dude. I'm trying to make it bigger, better, turn things up a notch, turn the dial up to freaking 11. I kind of have an issue right now where I can't get the chat to pull up on my screen, so I'm kind of having to check my phone, so that's why I'm looking down. So I apologize for that. Once we start watching, I'm going to try and fix that for you guys. But let's get into the quad box. You guys know that's why it's legit. Oh, hell yeah, Tommy, thank you. That's why you guys tune in, is for the quad box. We were born from the quad box. We were raised by the quad box. The only thing we've ever known is the quad box. And that's what we do it for. A full quad box. You guys know that there's no better feeling than a full quad box with action going in every corner. That's what we're going to be striving for today, is a full quad box. Only the sickest stuff. And yeah, welcome to the quad box. Welcome to the quad box for ADCC trials. Flame said, we watching day 1 or 2. This is live right now, day 2. So this is not a replay. This is currently live, day 2 from Belgrade, Serbia for ADCC trials. Let me know how the audio is, boys. Can you hear a little bit of the mats, like enough to give some ambiance, but it's not distracting? Let me know. I can tweak it for you guys. But yeah, looking around, it's like I don't know what just happened top left. But Sala Samola's out there, Martina Kupuszinska from Poland, yeah, Sala won. Annabelle Lopez, bottom right. It looks like, boys, we got to. Already has channel full screen, make the chat insert bigger for reading later. Love quad box. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Johnny Walker. That's good. That is good feedback, Johnny Walker. I appreciate that.
So call and get your free quote now.
All right. So we got a little bit of a banger here already. We got Camille Wilk and Yigit Hene, or Yeet Hene. Tough name to say. So that was in the 66 kilogram division. I think Yeet Hene is a sneaky favorite to potentially go on a run and maybe win this thing. But also Camille Wilk, absolute dog out of Poland. So who knows? That's a pretty tough one. Annabelle Lopez, bottom right's an absolute beast as well. And then I think a female underdog. I was asked earlier who I thought the underdogs might be. I think this Martina Kapuscinska could be an underdog to watch. All right, I got to get this on the back end on my end. I'm having some issues with the chat, so let me see if I can fix this real quick while you guys are watching. Everybody talk amongst themselves for a second while I try to fix this. Isn't a full quad box just a beauty of a thing to see? Just an absolute beauty. It's like Annabelle Lopez is taking the back here, bottom right. Who are you guys excited to see today? Who let me know in the chat who you guys are tuning in for, who you guys are trying to watch for this final day of trials. Is there anybody you think I don't know that I should be hip to? Put me on game. I'm gonna let my dog out of this room real quick. She's crying. All right, we'll leave that cracked for Kona. Leave that cracked for her. All right, I gotta go to my I gotta figure out these settings so I can see this. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, what you guys saying? Yeah, no, it's in a perfect world. In a perfect world with a perfect quad box, we would be able to see one match from all 4 angles. That's the ideal, because I saw where he says trippy, where you can see Yeet in the back of cam 4 moving differently from cam 3. The ideal way is to see the match from 4 different angles at slightly different times. Are there any local kids like Serbians or Croatians that are legit? There's Boris. He's Ukrainian, who's pretty sick. So I don't know if I know any Serbian kids. Maybe I would know them, but I just don't realize they're Serbian. Richie B in the bottom right, about to get a heel hook. Richie B with the sub. Yeah, Boris is Ukrainian, though. I feel like that's kind of close. Yeah. Finals are not going to be on here. It's too hot. We got to keep the heat off of us, you know? We got to keep them off our trails, boys. We can't have them, can't have them hot on our trails. But maybe, like, I can come back, like, next week or something and watch replay of the finals with you guys. It's too hot. The finals are too hot. All right, back to what I was doing. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see here. Boom, boom,
Stop
boom.
taking meeting notes and let.
Anyone know where to watch finals not paying 30 euros? Come on, Buster. You can pay that 30 euros. It's time to man up and pay the 30 euros. Dun, dun, dun. Ash Williams up now. Bro, imagine shilling for Flow. Oh, I'm Black Ops Trollolers. I'm so cool. Thank you, bro. All right, I don't know if I can fix this. What is the hardest regional trials in your opinion? I would probably have to say North American trials at this point. Probably South American trials is pretty hard as well, but I would say probably East or West Coast. Yeah, dude, I'm jealous that Welsh people just get to rep a freaking dragon all the time. Like having a dragon on your flag is so sick. I guess I mean, I guess it's a unisex name in Wells. This guy this is a troll account that made an account specifically for this.
Fuck you, other trollers.
Anna Mayordomo hit a submission in her first round, and then I believe she won her second round, but I did not see how she won. No problem. No problem. The dude in the Golden Gophers. I think that's Andre Chernitsky. He's a beast. He's low-key underrated. He's worth watching. You guys are asking which underrated guys you should watch. I would say he's one of them. Ash Williams has been doing this for so long now. I feel like people don't realize how much of a sneaky veteran of the game Ash Williams really is. What is this rash guard that Andre's wearing? UTMD? It kind of looks like a Train Till We Die replica. Yeah, I mean, I think Flow has done location-based pricing before, but honestly, it never goes well because then it gets changed and then people are upset. But yeah, you guys are probably right. That probably would be a good thing. Can't argue that. Dang, Black Ops troller. I'm bummed, you know, that we haven't delivered for you. Hopefully we can do better in the future, but, you know, here you are still watching Flow. Dude, I'm stoked on 200 people watching this. This is good. Like, I think that's good for me. Good numbers for me. I'll take it. Who do you think I am, dude? Jake Paul? Yeah, Ashley's for sure underrated. Look at this. Look at this little position. Oh, I missed how Andre just won. Let's go rewind on the top left. Or lost, I guess. Oh, shit. Damn, dude, that's a tight-ass armbar. That's a tight-ass armbar. That dude is just eating it, bro. He does not care. He's like, shit, might as well let it break for a little while before I tap. Might as well get my money's worth on this one. Dude, I met Ash Williams. We got a triangle top left. I met Ash Williams' brother one time. I went to Drag in Swansea. His brother's like identical to him. Like they're not identical twins or anything, but like they're straight up identical. Yeah, the finals are starting at 20:30. Yes, 20:30 Serbia time. I'm not sure what time that is in Central. I think 1:30 p.m. Central time. The freaking drone just flew right through there. Did you guys see that? It almost hit Ash. Reverse close guard. The toe hold. Got to switch it off to the A block, you know, if you want to finish that. Yeah, everyone I met at Drag was super cool for sure. This Daniel Dieter kid, I think he trains with Dima. I think he hit a trend lock yesterday. But he's going up against a dude whose name is Mateus, but it has a Z in it. And so that means that he's probably really good at leg locks as well, if there's anything I know about jiu-jitsu. If there's anything I know about jiu-jitsu, it's if your name's Mateus, but it has a Z in it, then you're probably pretty good at straight ankle locks at least. And then we got Taylor Perriman coming up top left. I'll propose this question to you guys. What country do you think has the scariest grapplers? Maybe maybe as a whole, but also potentially just as like if you were in the European trials brackets and you're looking at your bracket and you see your opponent on smooth comp, what country could they possibly be that you would be the most frightened? That's Sebastian Paddock, bottom left. That's the guy I was talking about who's like a potential guy to watch. Like some potential countries you could run into at European trials are like Poland, UK, Norway. There are some Dagestan dudes. I guess Serbia. I don't know that many. But I think so basically me and Reed got into a debate, and I said that I thought Poland would be #1 scariest. He thought it would for sure be Dagestan. I think we were going off of like specifically 5 countries that we picked. And I ranked it like most scary would be Poland, then UK, then Dagestan. And then I think we had Turkey just as like a bit. And I can't remember the last one. But I said Poland. He said Dagestan. He thinks Dagestan would be the most scary. What do you guys think? Would you guys be most scared if you had a Dagestan dude or if you had a Polish dude? All right, here we go. Taylor Pearman. Over, under. Do you guys think this one's going to be over, under 2.5 minutes? Yeah, it's like Dagestan's like an enclave technically, or is that what they would be considered? I'm not quite sure. We did on our last episode of our podcast, we did a Dagestan deep dive with our resident Dagestan expert, Andrew Spey. He works for FloGrappling, but he knows a bunch about Dagestan. And he came on and broke down all of that stuff. So if you guys want to watch that, there's a little Dagestan breakdown for you. You guys going with the under on Taylor Pearman? Did I make the line too easy? Everybody coordinate these bets. Everybody make sure you're somebody be in charge of tracking all these bets. It's an autonomous republic, huh? Shit. I don't know about autonomous republics, brother. It's getting outside of my knowledge base. Under via twister? That'd be sick if Taylor hits a twister. Or did he already do it? I missed it. All right, easy under. Oops. Wow, got him like that? Got him like that? Tell me, would Dagestan agree with that, though? Is this like a Taiwan-China situation? Or, like, what do they... How would they represent themselves? Taylor Pearman's an absolute dog. I feel like whenever he won trials last time, all subs, I think he did it by all leg locks and then got kind of painted as just like a leg locker. But, I mean, he really can, like, do anything. So whenever like you're thinking about who's the scariest, this is what I was this is my thinking on it. It's like if I had to fist fight a dude outside of a Zabka in freaking Krakow, Poland, I would say, yeah, probably a Dagestan dude would be the scariest. Like I wouldn't want to fist fight a Dagestan guy. That would suck. But it's like if we're talking specifically about a jiu-jitsu tournament, like, yeah, Dagestan dude is going to like, you know, he's going to beat me up with wrestling. But, like, I just don't think Dagestan dudes, like, Dagestan as a whole's jiu-jitsu has progressed far enough to, like, really be that scary when it comes to, like, just breaking my leg or something. I think, like, the Polish grapplers, that's kind of like what they do, is they just, like, break a dude's leg in half. So, That's why I think they're the most scary. And then I put UK too, just because I think they're also really good at jiu-jitsu. I think they're like cool. I think Polish dudes and UK dudes, I think, are pretty cool in my experience. Like especially the grapplers I know from there. So, you know, I think they're cool. They're probably cooler than Dagestan dudes, I assume, but they're also just more devastating at jiu-jitsu. Yeah, that's one thing we dove into, Tommy, on the podcast. Is Spay was like breaking it down to us, all the different ethnic groups and everything. Maybe you and Spay need to bro down on this. Seems like you both know a decent amount. Nothing scarier than a jacked Polish guy in a worn out tap out t-shirt. That's the truth, brother. That is the truth. Why do you think it happened in Poland? I mean, the development of leg locks, grapplers. I don't know for sure, like, where to trace it back to. I feel like a lot of times there is, you can trace stuff as to, like, why certain regions are hot pockets. Like even if, like, you talk to Adam Wardzinski, like, he would cite Alan Finfo as, like, you know, one of the big reasons why he got good at jiu-jitsu and jiu-jitsu came to his area and stuff. So I don't know if there was like a specific, like this person left this area and then traveled to Poland. I think also though, it's like a lot of just those guys kind of like being in the lab. I think Matej Szczynski deserves some credit with like the leg lock development. I think Camille Wilk deserves some credit. I know they do the leg lock camp all over. Those guys have kind of been like running that and doing that. So I think definitely probably deserve some credit there for Matej Szczynski and Camille Wilk. Why'd you live in Moscow for 3 years, Tommy? Daniel guessed right on the Gogo Plata. Didn't it already happen at that time? When he said it, I think he was saying in response. That's pretty sick. Teaching English in Moscow. I'm trying to go to Shanghai to go to nomadic grappling. I think that would be sick. This kid in the top right, Konstantin Zyvanov. I think he's pretty good. I know he hit a Darce yesterday. What y'all boys getting into on this Sunday morning? Is it morning where you guys are? Oh, damn. These dudes also look young in the top right. Looks like a couple 16-year-olds duking it out. Fist fight, I'd say an Irish traveler. They don't feel pain. Good point. You like dags? You like dags? Hey, you like dags? Yeah, MMA is huge in Poland. They got like KSW. Pretty big time. ZTHT said night. Kofi said top right, Guy Burston. That's who you're riding with? You think he'll get if it goes to decision, you think Guy will get the decision? I kind of feel like Zyvanov might have the decision, but we'll see soon enough.
Car breakdowns can wreck, but if you've got endurance,
we got dual ads running at the bottom. What's Luda saying? What's Luda got to say about this? Get out of here, Luda. All right. Zyvanov versus Guy Burstein. I think Zyvanov is going to get the decision, but I don't know. I'm not an ADCC judge. Then we got Tom Barry in the bottom right. That's the guy I was telling you guys about. One second. This guy's crazy. He didn't pass him once. Fair enough. Boom, there we go. Not that you guys care, but on the back end, I finally fixed the issue I was having, so now I can see the chat on the screen. So now we are cooking. Can Guy wrestle? Ooh. Ooh, little guard pull off the wrestling. Check out Carson Coles, a guy called Tommy Turner compete yet. I think I saw Tommy Turner yesterday. I don't know if I've seen him today. What division is Tommy Turner? He should have just committed and been named Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner. His match with Austin was good. Check out Carson Coles. Ernest, tell me what division Tommy Turner is in,
but if you
and
got
I will
endurance,
look.
you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my first year with endurance,
Guy got a
covered
penalty.
$14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you can get 3.
They scrapping a little bit though, yeah. Ooh, it looks like Marlon Tajik is coming out top left. It's gonna be a sick one. Plus 99. All right, so we got the guy in the blue corner wearing a red sleeved rash guard. Don't let it confuse you guys. That's a nice little kit that Marlon has on. That looks cool. The tiger camo with the orange. Charles Rindorf is a good athlete from the UK. Guy took a second penalty. Did he stand up and then pull again? All right, let me check on this Tommy Turner. Tommy Turner is in the he's in the round of 8. Or no. No, he's in the round of 16. Smooth Calm just presents it a weird way. But yeah, he hasn't. He might have competed earlier today, but he has another match coming up against a guy named Jonas Maxine. I hate that they do this. Who the F can watch 4 matches at one time? Brother, this is the quad box. This is what we do it for. We live for the quad box. The only thing that brings me joy in life is whenever I have a quad box up and I got 4 matches going in each corner and I don't even know what I'm watching. I'm trying to watch over here. I'm trying to watch over there. I'm just going freaking... I'm overloaded with so much stuff. I'm trying to catch every second of it, but I'm not watching any of it. You know what I mean? That's the American dream. That's the grappler's dream, is to just be watching a quad box, looking at every second of it, but seeing none of it. Just pick one then. Yeah, it's fair. Big Tom Barry fan. Okay, sick. Did you see Thug Trials yesterday? If so, what'd you think? I did not watch Thug Trials, to be honest. Quad box vibe, baby. That's what we do it for. You boys know why we're here. We're here for the quad box. I'm going to rewind it because I didn't see this Marlon submission. Marlon's a dog. Just a chill ass guy taking the back. Oh, excuse me there. Excuse me, you guys don't mind if I'm just a chill ass guy who takes the back and chokes you, do I? You don't mind if I'm just a chill ass guy who just kind of slips my hooks in like this and just takes you back and chokes you, do I? That was Marlon on that finish. Are these the actual live matches? You can bet your bottom dollar these are the actual live matches coming at you live from Belgrade, Serbia. Davis up, bottom right. Check out the names on the top left, dude. Just the names alone could freaking knock you guys out of an ADCC bracket. Kasparov, Strasdas, Alexander Alexandrov. I feel like I'm reading a freaking Fyodor Dostoevsky book when I'm reading those names. Yesterday, I watched Davis's match. Davis just cruised past this dude's guard, just kind of like barely, just like, it almost was like he like bunny hopped over it. Christian Osbeck just sent me a video from the from backstage, I guess. Lock in, Christian Osbeck. I sleep to Crime and Punishment every night. You're a maniac. I haven't seen, I think Ono Flanagan went earlier, but I haven't seen him come back around, to be honest. I would like to see some Owen O. Flanagan soon. He's an under 99. Osbeck is competing. He was dripping sweat in the video. He literally just competed. Do you know if Mika's going to come back soon? Yeah, I think he is. I don't know exactly when. I bet, like, for sure we'll see Mika at ADCC, and I feel like anytime a guy's going to be... Excuse me, I got super bored and sleepy from my own voice. I got to work on that. Anytime we see a dude who's going to compete at ADCC, they don't want that to be like their one tournament back. Usually they want like a few tournaments to kind of get back into the groove. So I think we will see Mika. Here we go. Linus von Schrink, bottom left. I will say, dude, as far as quad boxes go, this event has had some of the best full quad boxes pretty much the entire time. Like, we're not getting any big time, you know, blank mats or anything like that. We're pretty locked in with the quad box. And that's something I can appreciate. I got back to the hotel after Players 35 and Greg Chowder was talking to Davis, telling him that he can't think his way out of bad positions. I don't even know what that means. Trying to push him to eco. Fair enough. Come to the eco-san. Better DM you conquer. Dave's been stuck in this 50-50 for a minute, huh? Get out of that, Davis. How long you streaming today? I don't know. Kind of winging it, to be honest. How long you guys think I should stream? How long have I been streaming? Maybe like a little less than an hour, probably. Is how long I have been. I do a couple hours. He's thinking. What's the most stacked division? I think historically 77. I mean, this one is pretty stacked. 88's good. To be honest, like women's minus 55, minus 65. Both pretty good.
Car breakdowns can
Here we
wreck
go.
your wallet. But if you got
Owen
endurance,
O'Flanagan.
you could never pay out of
Couple
pocket
bald
for a car
boys.
repair again.
Scrapping it out. They
First
look
year
like
with
brothers,
Endurance,
to
they
be
covered a
honest.
$14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan.
This
so
man-
call
oh,
and
what's
get your
going
free
on here?
quote now.
You telling him he's a little too chubby? He just pinches love handle and say, "We might be a little too chubby for this." Imagine, dude. Imagine, what are you guys doing? The referee just pinches the side of your belly and is just like, I don't know, man. Let me go check with the table here to see if we'll let you compete. Owen O'Flanagan and Philip Gayer look like twins, but Philip Gayer like stole all the food. Like, it's like they're like brothers who should be identical, but Philip was just kind of like bullied Owen since birth. And just like would always eat half of Owen's food. That's what they look like. Yeah, fat shaming on the mats. Did we just witness fat shaming on the mats, dude? What the hell is going on? It's pretty wild that Owen opted to go up to minus 99 for this one. Like, he just seems like a rock solid 88 guy. Like, doesn't seem like there's any reason really for him to go minus 99. I don't know how much he weighs. I don't know what he walks around at, but like, it doesn't seem like it would be that hard for him to make 88. Watch Matt too. I'm watching it. Little roll through triangle. That was sick. Look how lanky that dude is. That dude was made to triangle everybody. Yeah, that was cool. I think Owen is the most interesting grappler at the moment. Yeah, I think Owen is super interesting. I think he's really fun to watch. What just happened to Owen? Did Owen just... Why is Owen acting like he's freaking hurt after he hurt somebody? Let's watch this. We got Owen on the quad box, brother. That's him. Little knee by. Knee by? Knee by? What do you mean he can't knee by here? Oh, Ben Kovacs wants to know, is there a reason Trey is not competing at trials? Is he saving himself for the 2028 big push? Dude, if I could make 66, I would win trials easily. You know, if I could just make the weight, I would win trials. Simple as that. But I really don't know why Owen did minus 99. Maybe he just saw something where he thinks he can win that division, but he just seems like he should be 88. Is Asari still with Kingsway? I don't know for sure. I think right now he's like living and training in Norway. But I don't know where. I don't know where his affiliations lie. Salahuddin hit that same triangle setup twice? Really? Yeah, winning but getting a cramp is very Owen. You guys are right. That's like as Owen as it gets. Like, wait, sorry I submitted you, but I got a cramp. Yeah. Owen's super interesting, dude. He's super funny. Really funny dude. Like happy-go-lucky. Like seems really goofy. Doesn't act like he cares about anything in the whole wide world. But just like super sick jiu-jitsu. Super good wrestling as well. I doubt he wants to wrestle with these under 99 dudes. Yeah, if I could make the weight, dude, 66 is my division. Lion is fighting for his life. He's on the dude's back. Look at this. Jaffe just gets a single name. It's like a prince-esque dude, you know? When you got it like Jaffe, yesterday Jaffe like threw this dude, just a big old like lat drop type of situation, and then tap the guy to pressure. So when you do that, then you show up day 2, you just get to use your first name only. You don't have to use your last name. Yeah, Chin went 88 because of Kenta. Last trials was in 77. Yeah, I don't know if like these guys plan on kind of like, you know, like Joseph could just have known he had a chance of winning 88 at trials, but then maybe he's going to try and get back down to 77. Once kind of the invites and there's pullouts and stuff, you know, then he moves to 77 for the actual world championship. Or I don't know, maybe he's just going to do 88. Maybe he thinks he can win the division. We got Ferris bottom right. We can't tell for sure who he's fighting. It looks like Sam Colson. Tomas Lati about to win it all. Is that true? Is that true? Alu9923? Are you telling us the truth or are you telling us fibs right now, dude? Because we all agreed. You might not have been here. We all agreed earlier there's no fibbing in this live stream. So if you're fibbing, you need to admit it right away. You need to come forward and admit it right away. But if you're not fibbing, then that's crazy that he's about to win it all. Sorry, I gotta drink my steroids real quick. Man said no slap. Yeah, Owen was probably making way for Ferris at 88, huh? Oh, speaking straight facts. That's the way we like it. This is day 2. This is live right now from Belgrade, Serbia. Ferris in under 2 minutes via Sulik stretch. Is that like Suilov stretch? Ferris had some of the most boring matches today, dude. We got to get Ferris on. Is that true? Is that true that he's had some of the most boring matches today? I actually haven't seen one of his matches yet. Is that true? Do we got to get him on the horn? Tell him, like, freaking turn things up a notch? The guy in the top right, not Azab, Adam Nijvich, he looks like if Matej Jasinski just had like a few different life choices. That's what he looks like. Who you got winning the 66 division? Marcin taking the mats. Okay, let's lock in on Marcin real quick. We got a lot of good stuff. I'm going, okay, we'll set the under at 1.5 minutes for Marcin versus Ben. I'm going under. You guys got the over or the under for match time, 1.5 minutes? Oh, that makes perfect sense. Adam is a KSW MMA fighter. Exactly, bro. I knew it. Slightly different choices that lead you into MMA instead of jiu-jitsu.
Follow us on social media at ADCC.Serbia and share your experience using the hashtag ADCCTrials2026.
All right, let's see here. I'm going to pull up 66 real quick. Get a refresher for who's still in, and then I'll tell you who I think's going to win. All right, they're all the way to the quarters. All right. You guys are going over? I set the line too aggressively, huh? My mistake. My mistake on that one. That was a bad line setting. Okay, so for 66, the quarterfinals are Richie B versus Ash Williams. Yeet versus Christian Amador. His SmoothCom profile picture is a picture of Islam Makhachev, so whatever you can glean from that. Then the next one is Konstantin Zaivanov versus Kasper Garshinsky. And then Andre Chernitsky versus Sergio Riquelme. So this is the prediction for the finals that I think at 66. And I'm going to try and be a little bold here because I want to impress you guys if it ends up being true. I am going to pick Andre Chernitsky to make the finals on the top side of the bracket. And then on the bottom side, I am going to pick Yeet Hene to make it to the finals. So we're going to see Andre Chernitsky versus Yeet Hene in the finals.
Your next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere.
Man.
Covered today and make endurance.
It's hard to pick
for it.
against
It was
Yeet
like
right now,
almost
to be honest.
$6,000 job.
But I think it'd be kind of cool if Andre won. I'll be honest. Don't tell anybody, but I think it'd be kind of cool if Andre
Call and
won.
get your free quote now.
But maybe I'm going to go with Yeet Hene. Who do you guys got? Who do you guys got in the 66 finals? Is Davis Asari 88? Let me look. This dude, Mateusz Mazur in the top right, red corner. He's a young kid out of Poland. He kind of like came up somewhat with Pavel Jaworski. Obviously, I feel like everyone now knows Pavel Jaworski. Pavel's been making waves, Nogi world champion, won a bunch of stuff, won trials. But Mateusz Mazur is also very good. So I think he's a dude to watch as well. Ferris putting up 9. Yeah, I just don't really know Pyotr Frechevich as well, to be honest with you. Ferris got the dub ski. I guess Davis did go 88, huh? Maybe he's just feeling big and strong. Maybe he's just feeling like a big, strong boy, and he wants to weigh more. So many brackets this time. It's hard to find the right stuff. Yeah, I think Taylor Perriman wins 77, to be honest. That is who I think wins 77, is Taylor Perriman. I cannot lie about that. Ooh, so we're going to have Davis versus Ferris. Oh, you just sent that. Oh, damn, you guys are good. You guys... Is there a way to do this multi-view in the Flow website? Yeah, I'm watching the Flow website right now. This is how we're watching this. So check this out. Look, I'm going to break the quad box real quick. Sorry, boys. Marcin got the win there. So this is the Flow website. You can click right here. But if you want to do quad box, you click this. And then you select each mat.
You know, some things just
Now we got
fit
to
better
watch an
when
ad.
they're shorter.
Oh,
Like your legs,
gosh. Sorry,
short,
boys.
Sweet, and rounded.
That's exactly what Bitly.
And then boom, that is how you quad box. I have all the Banditos guys winning. All of them? Sheesh. Is it free? No, you gotta subscribe to FloGrappling.com. I don't make the rules, dude, so I don't want to hear it. But all the Banditos guys winning. Banditos Moroccan amazing. Ferris? You guys love Ferris like that for real? Banditos is kind of they're getting a lot of clout, huh? What's up with that? Why is everybody giving clout to Banditos? I think they're cool too, to be honest, but I've watched their videos and stuff from the beginning. Is that why they kind of have a bunch of clout these days? Is the whole YouTube thing? They're making cool stuff. What's up, Joe? The Quad God. That's what they're saying. That's what the motherfucking people are saying, that the Quad God is the only one who can control the quad box. Weren't they calling that figure skater the Quad God or something? Marlon takes 88. Yeah, I could see that. You think because they're YouTube content? Yeah, I wondered if that was why. It is sick. Like it is cool. You guys, make sure you guys are locked in on the matches right now. We got Martina Zola, Marusa Schmigat. Martina Zola is really good, right? Boom. Takedown pass. Training with Martina, she is a beast. Dude in the brown top right is doing some kung fu shit with his arms. That's what I'm talking about. Let's all just sit quietly here for a second and just watch a little jiu-jitsu, okay? Matej Mazur coming up on top of a little exchange. Look, who else should we this is fun running. Let's run through the brackets real quick, you know? Let's try to go through each bracket and let's talk about how we can see this one playing out. If Joe's still in here, I know Joe's a big fan of Yeet Hene. I think he would probably pick him to win. Not to speak for him, but I think that's what he would do. But let's look at these real quick. 77, 88. I'm trying to make sure I got them all pulled up here. I need minus 99. And the female brackets. All right, I got all the brackets pulled up. Mat 2, please. Mat 2 is playing. These are mats 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is every mat we have available to play. Which is the best country at BJJ in South America aside from Brazil? Ecuador has a couple good guys in Roberto Jimenez, Johnny Tama. To be honest, I think a sneaky underrated country might be Peru. I think Peru's better at jiu-jitsu than people realize. At South American trials, there's always this last time at the first and second South American trials, there was this crew of Peruvians, dude, who were just having like sick-ass matches and went on a pretty decent run throughout. So I'd say Peru. Yeah, Joe went with Yeet. I don't like his name is hard as hell to say. I don't know why I can't. Sometimes just things don't they just don't compute in the little nugget, you know? That little nugget can't compute it. So I don't know if Yeet is how you say his name or not, but that's how I say it, I guess. All right, let's go. Let's run through these brackets. So we already did 66. My prediction is Andre Chernitsky versus Yeet Hene in the finals. I think probably Yeet is the favorite to win this, but I kind of want Andre to win just for fun. Don't tell anybody. That's a secret between me and you guys. And then 77. The quarterfinals are Dania Kirpatnik versus Taylor Pearman. Dominic Klinger versus some letters that I don't even recognize. So I don't know if that's Russian or what, but yeah, I don't know. That one's too hard for me. And then Liam Alpeng versus Nikolai Vetrov. And Daniel Dieter versus Thomas Barry. So I think that on the top side, Taylor Pearman makes the finals for sure. Is my predictione. Then on the bottom side, I kind of feel like maybe Tom Barry makes his way through. This Daniel Dieter kid, I didn't know him much before this, but I know, you know, he's a young kid, has some good submissions.
Car breakdowns can
That's
wreck your
Salahuddin
wallet. But
past
if you
the
got
vet.
endurance, you could never pay out of
Past
pocket for a
Hetnov?
car
Okay.
repair again.
In my first
All right.
year with
It
endurance,
doesn't
I
look
covered a
like that on smooth
$14,000
Car
color.
engine
breakdowns can
replacement.
wreck your
Right now,
wallet.
you can
Okay,
get
you guys knew it.
$300
Salahuddin.
off
I should have known my
any
boys in the
plan.
chat would know it.
Now.
In my
He's gonna
first
win
year
that,
with endurance,
really.
They covered a
Salahuddin's going to win the whole
$14,000
thing, or he's going to win
Right now,
that
you can get
quarterfinal and make the
$300
semis against
Get
potentially
comfortable
Taylor.
today
Free quote
and make
now.
endurance pay for it.
But yeah, I'm
It was
taking
like
Taylor at
almost a
77.
$6,000 job. Endurance covered it.
Right now,
88.
you can get $300
We got
off any plan.
Eli
So call and get your
Kurzvev,
free quote now.
Kurzhev versus Marlon Tajik, Mazen Azab, and then the other quarterfinal. It just who did Mateusz Mazur just win, or did the other guy win?
Your next breakdown could be anytime,
Who won? Mateusz Mazur won. Okay, so then it's going to be Mazen Azab from Wolfing Academy going up against Mateusz Mazur. Then Charles Randorf versus Linus von Schrink. And then David Cesare versus Faris Benlamkadem. The 88's kind of hard to predict, to be honest. I think on the top side, yeah, I probably got to go Marlon makes the finals on the top side. On the bottom side, dude, whew. You got, yeah, I don't know. I'm not as hip to Charles Rendorf. I know you guys said he's a good UK athlete, but it's like Linus von Schrink, Davis Asari, and Ferris, all killers. Davis, for sure, the smallest out of all those guys. I don't even know if I want to predict that bottom side. Tajik doesn't win against Ferris? Yeah, Santeri had to pull out because of staff, I guess, which is, like, I guess admirable, because I feel like so many dudes just compete with staff. Like, that's kind of wild. Like, I thought I saw a picture of Santeri at the weigh-ins, like, making weight. And then he announced that he pulled out because of staff. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I'm just saying a lot of dudes compete with staff. Like, that's a pretty regular thing. So that's kind of wild to for him to have pulled out. Heisom's still in. So, yeah, I don't know. Who do you guys take on 88? Who you guys taking in the finals? I think Marlon at the top of the bracket. The bottom, like, I don't know. Davis, Ferris, Linus von Schrink. I guess maybe part of me is like leaning Ferris, just like gut feeling. Ferris versus Marlon in the finals. But I don't know. That's a tough one. Let's go to minus 99. Quarterfinals, we got Alexander Alexanov versus Owen O'Flanagan. And then the matches are happening right now to decide the other one. Marcin Macilovic is into the quarters, and there's a couple more matches that need to happen to fill out the rest of that one. Let's see. I think this one could end up being Marcin versus Owen O'Flanagan in the finals. Yeah, I can see Marcin versus Owen O'Flanagan, and I don't know how that match is going to go. Marcin's super good leg locker. Owen O'Flanagan, obviously, super good leg locker. But Owen O'Flanagan might have better wrestling, to be honest, especially if they meet in the final. I feel like that could be a big deciding factor, is Owen O'Flanagan does have better wrestling from what I've seen. So I don't know. That one's kind of crazy. And then plus 99. We got Joffe Holton versus Francis Pignoni Pana. Didn't that one already happen, right? I thought we watched that one. Yeah, it did. I had to refresh. So we got Francis Pana versus Aiden Woodley. They're deciding the other ones right now. Yeah. Tommy Turner. I know people are talking about Tommy Turner. My predictions for plus 99. I think in the semis, we are going to see Heisem Rita versus Christian Ozbek out of Los Bandidos. Who wins that one? I don't know. And then on the top side, man, I don't know from the top side. This one's kind of wide open. Maybe this Anton Dimitrikov, he submitted Heike Jusula. Like, I think maybe then, you know, I'd put a little respect on his name. If he can submit Heike, then maybe he'll make a run. Then women's -55. The Hound. Sound the alarms, boys. The Hound just dropped his predictions. He said 66 Ash Williams, 77 Taylor Perriman, 88 Davis Asari, 99 Owen O'Flanagan. Tomas. Oh, shit. That's right. You already told me Tomas Lati is going to win. So I guess I should just pick him because he's going to win. So. And then women's -55. Martina Zola is into the quarterfinals. This match right here is deciding who goes into the quarterfinals. Jeanette Gloger versus Ellen Oberbach. Still needs to happen to make the quarterfinals. Yeah, the rest of the quarterfinals aren't set yet, but there should be some more of the -55 matches coming up soon. Then -65. We haven't gotten to the quarterfinals yet. We're about to do the round of 16. Yeah, -65 though has some kind of crazy stuff still. Rana Willink's in there. Selma Vick is still in there. And Jonna Goodman, she won the last trials, so I think Jonna Goodman. Alu, you like the heavyweights, huh? You didn't care about nobody besides the heavyweights. -55, yeah, I think Anna Domo gets the win there. That's my prediction. -65 though is definitely way harder to pick. Like, I think Selma Vick is awesome. Rana Willink obviously has like been killing it lately. And Jonna Goodman won the last one. I kind of think she's hard to bet against in this. But this Martina Kapuscinska out of Poland is a dog. That's what the people are saying. Ann Svitsin, Sulamay, Nadia Franklin. So, yeah, I don't know. This women's -65 is
Your next breakdown
that one's
be
crazy.
anytime, anywhere.
Get covered today.
And then +65.
Pay for it. It was like almost a $6,000.
What do we got? Sala Samola, Hannah Griffith,
Right now, you can get $300
Maria
off any
Mawiasik,
plan. So call
Neil
and get your
Blackman.
free quote
That was
now.
pretty hard, too. Jessica Tortilla, Annabelle Lopez. Yeah, no, those ones are harder, to be honest. Harder to pick. Who do you guys got? Who you guys got in those ones, huh? Don't mind me while I sip on this Fiji water. Sorry I got it like that, boys. Here we go. Christian Osbeck, bottom left. Crispy. What y'all got, huh? What y'all got on this Osbeck match? Over under one big throw. Over under 1.5 big throws. Total, not just for Christian. Between both competitors, are you guys taking the over or the under? 1.5 big throws. I'll say big takedown. Like a foot sweep or, you know, something counts as well. John Maltese in the top right also. Under? Over? Okay, there we go. You guys both put up a little cash amongst each other. Flame and Nico Enriquez, you guys settle how much you want to put on the line against each other. I'll moderate the bet. If anybody else wants some of that action, then, you know, if we can jump in there with the boys. That's a big boy. Can't get away from a gambling ad anywhere. I'm not, this isn't an ad. This is just, I was, you know, not promoting any service. I'm just saying to do it amongst each other. Responsibly, of course. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. John Maltese taking the back. Look at this. Look at this quad box situation. We got 3 pretty intense situations going on here. Whoa, and a drone just flew by on the bottom right. Just flew by again. That thing is in there. That drone's going to fly into somebody. You guys seeing this drone? Look at it. It's just circling them. This drone is unsafe. Somebody needs to do something about it. There's just something funny about the facial expressions of Christian Ozbek. I don't know what it is, but he just like makes me laugh. Imagine one of the drones just hit someone during the finals. I mean, that would suck, but that would be hilarious, to be honest. I think that's probably an ADCC drone. I think I've just from like looking at some of the clips that ADCC Serbia has been posting on their Instagram, it seems like they have a first-person drone flying through, getting some crazy shots. So I think that's what the drone is actually for. So.
Match 4, Hasim Rida and Luke Gibson.
We know. Trying to understand your marketing campaign's performance can be a... We know. Trying to understand
it's a Serbian drone, the Reaper.
Can be a scary thing.
We got you boys are telling me we got Serbian drones flying through. Christian Ozbek gets the dubski. Here we go. We got Heisem coming up. Heisem Rita versus Luke Gibson. Yeah, they would take that drone out if it wasn't official. that drone would be annihilated.
Your next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere.
Get covered today and make endurance pay for it.
It was like almost a $6,000 job. Endurance covered it.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So call and get your free quote now.
Cara Duplessis and Michael Balin.
We got Cara Duplessis in the bottom left now.
Met 1, Andy Svitzer, Ursula Mia Lorenka.
John Maltese won? Yeah, he won. No, yeah, he won.
Met 2, Anton Dimitraco, Thomas Lack.
Knights of Ozbek allowing his opponent the chance to touch greatness. That's very kind of Ozbek. Very kind. He's a good man allowing his opponent to touch a little greatness before he sends him on his way. A little pat on the hiney, a little pat on the fanny and send him on his way after he gets a little touch of greatness. This is kind of a crazy match. Ann Svensson versus Suleiman Lowenthal.
Met 2, Anton Dimitraco, Thomas Lack.
Listen, if you're gonna pull guard, you gotta pull aggressively. Oh, wow. Oh, Ann Svensson taps Suleiman. Oh, and she grimaced. But then Suleiman said, no, it's all good. It's all good. Didn't need that leg anyways. It's all good. Didn't need those tendons. Suleiman and Ann, are they? Sula is rocking. She had a little. Did she have a Los Banditos patch on there? I know Ann Svensson is she in a relationship with Charles Negromonte at Los Banditos, I think. Who would you say are the top 3 noogie rappers in the world, not counting Gordon, Kate, or Mika since they're inactive? Noogie rappers. So that's kind of like... That's like more of a rapper who like kind of is into like a little bit of bullying action. Like they'll freaking give someone a little noogie while they're laying down a beat, you know, or laying down some bars. I'm kidding, MacTube. I know you said you meant top 3 no-gi grapplers in the world, not counting Gordon, Kate, or Mika since they're inactive. Top 3 no-gi grapplers. Oh man, I don't know. I feel like I'm very much in ADCC trials mode, and it's hard for me to like take away my bias of just like people I've seen recently. Top 3 no-gi grapplers. I mean, like I honestly ride for Kainan Duarte. I feel like I ride for Kainan Duarte quite a bit. I know Kainan takes losses. Like I'm not denying that. But when it comes to like the ADCC stage, like I just think he performs. Like I think Kainan at 2024 ADCC Worlds was one of the best grapplers I've ever seen in my life, to be honest. Like he went 7 for 8 on submissions, just like dominating. Like he was just an absolute dog. Heisem getting the sub bottom right. Little rear naked choke, putting some stank on it. Put a little stank on it, Heisem. That was good defense. That's kind of... I can't believe Luke got out of that. But here he's back. Mikey Musumeci, Nicky Rod, and Levi Jones Leary. Those are fine picks. Yeah, those are fine picks. For sure, Nicky Rod's up there. No doubt about that. Sala Samola with the Dubski. But yeah, I think if you're talking about the ADCC stage, Kynan's in the conversation.
Your next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere.
Get covered today.
Oh,
and
no.
make endurance pay for it.
It was like almost
Toughest
a
lot he
$6,000
just lost.
job.
Where's
Endurance
Alu
covered
at?
it.
Right now, you can get
Alu?
$300 off any plan. So
Said he's
call
gonna
and
win.
get your free quote now.
And share your experience.
Chael Sonnen, of course. I feel like I didn't even need to say Chael. Like, you guys just know Chael, obviously. What do you think of Mikey versus Arman? I don't know. Like, Mikey would kill him if they compete at UFC BJJ, Mikey versus Arman, Mikey will kill him. Like, it's just, I think sometimes people entertain the like UFC guy versus jiu-jitsu guy thing because it's like fun, you know, to, ooh, who knows? But like a jiu-jitsu guy, especially someone as good as Mikey Musumeci, going up against someone who is not a jiu-jitsu specialist, let alone one of the best in the world at jiu-jitsu, Mikey will kill them. Like, simple as that. It doesn't really matter. Like, Mikey will just kind of play around, do whatever he wants, and then win. Arman might like take him down or something, but it's not like Mikey's gonna care. But I also think, you know, maybe there's something.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. But if
I
you
someone got 3
endurance,
points.
You could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my
Take them
first year
back?
with endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you
But
can get $300.
There's
off
something
any
that
plan.
maybe
So
people
call and get your free
don't
quote
know. Hannah
now.
Griffith, dub. What if Mikey can't use leg locks? He still wins. Like, I'm telling you, bro.
Ms. Edson, please come to the main desk.
Yeah, Mikey. Mikey kills Arman. But what was I saying? I had a good point. Boys. You guys, BJJ guys and BJJ matches always suck for sure. It's just BJJ guys just win that. You can't use like it's a BJJ match. It's like racing, but you can't fuel your car. Well, you're just saying a hypothetical. We're just playing around a little. Would you rather? A little hypothetical type of situation. It's all fun and games. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Like, maybe you guys know this, maybe you guys don't, but Mikey Musumeci is an absolute mastermind. He's brilliant when it comes to all aspects of jiu-jitsu and his career. So Mikey doesn't really like misstep that often, but not just when it comes to jiu-jitsu matches, but whenever it comes to like taking the right steps in his career. So if Mikey thinks that him fighting Arman is good for him, then Mikey knows that it's going to be good for him. Like, Mikey would not have made that call out. He would not have wanted that match if he didn't clearly know that there was like an easy route for victory for himself. Mikey sucks at ADCC rule set. He's not like a great wrestler, but there's plenty of guys who have done well in ADCC and haven't really showed in wrestling. I think maybe Mikey's just small is part of it. What if they play golf? All right, now we're talking. Probably Arman probably beats Mikey in everything on earth besides jiu-jitsu. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I'll say. Levi, Dante, Diogo, Giancarlo, Kynan. Here we go. We got Ana Mayordomo. Her opponent's throwing out the red alert. She's throwing out the red alert. She ain't letting it down. Come on now. She's got the red alert up, and she ain't letting it down. Don't let it down. Oh, she let it down. She should not have let that red alert down. She had that going for her nicely. Say Mikey, Andrew Taka, and Ruslan, the guy who beat Kynan, Luke, and others at Aiga. I don't think Ruslan is top 3 in the world. I think it's like, yeah, he has some impressive wins, but Ruslan needs to get into ADCC. I don't know what his situation is visa-wise and stuff. I would say that's probably his biggest issue. Maybe it being in Krakow would help. Armand doesn't eat Mikey at a pasta eating contest either. What are you guys into the like, obviously I know the Mikey pasta bit, but like whenever Mikey just has like dry pasta like on stream for UFC events and stuff, are you guys into that? And be honest. He could add some size. I don't know if Mikey can add size, to be honest, bro. He kind of just like feels like he weighs exactly what he weighs. Oh, knee bar. Knee bar? What do you mean, knee bar from Anna Mayordomo? What do you mean she can knee bar? I didn't know she could knee bar. Yeah, good point from Joe. Ruslan also got leg locked by Big Dan. He's very good, but not untouchable.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. But if you've got endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my first year with endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So
you guys
call
not
and
into
get
the
your free
pasta
quote
thing?
now.
Yeah, I'm not either. I think it's a weird look. I just don't like. I don't get why that's funny. I get the Darth Rigatoni thing. I mean, that literally came from FloGrappling. Like that came from the Who's Number One podcast with Michael Sears and him competing on WNO. Like that's where Darth Rigatoni came from. That's like an awesome nickname. And I get the like pizza pasta shtick, but like the dry pasta, like taking a hit off that dry pasta, like I don't know. Ads on a paying platform? Snoozing on it, huh? You're watching for free, bro. Just chill. Just chill. Save it for your diary, homie. The Smesh thing was cringy too. I mean, he just knew that he was going up against Shea Montague, which is like he's the only guy who's going to play more guard than Mikey, so it was kind of like just good timing to do that. Yeah, the beard was sick though. I like the beard too. The beard was sick. I hope Mikey keeps the beard. That was cool. I've never seen Mikey with a beard, to be honest. I thought it looked nice. Trey Pasta's crazy work. All right, what are we rocking with here? Haven't really been watching Andre Chernitsky here. All this butt scooting. Do you put Levi ahead of Ty since he beat him last time they fought and broke his leg? I don't know if Ty is like currently actively trying to be like the best grappler in the world. Obviously he's fighting MMA now as well, so I think because of that maybe I would put Levi ahead, but I don't know, dude. How can you bet against the Ruotolo brothers? Like the Ruotolo brothers are like, if they're grappling, it's must watch. Like the Ruotolo brothers are, I mean, the most fun, the best in the world. Like, they're great for the sport. I hope they do ADCC. Who is SC? I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I can look up who it is real quick. Sergio Riquelme from Spain. Pato is not that good. Pato is that good. Will WNO ever include the wall? Kind of like the pit or something? Some variation of the pit? I'm not sure. I think the idea gets tossed around sometimes. I don't know. I'm not sure if we would or not. That's kind of not something I'm like, a part of deciding or anything. I think Ben Kovacs was in the chat earlier. He's probably a guy who would potentially make that decision. Pato's insane. AOJ in general is doing a great job. Yeah, AOJ's killing it right now. No doubt about that. Will Corbe and Pato fight in the next card? I can't say for sure, and I don't know for sure. I'll say I don't know for sure if those dudes are going to fight the next WNO card, but, you know, I think maybe you're in the right category of what might be going down at WNO 32. You're pretty close for what is what's going to be happening at WNO 32 with that question. Oh, damn. Quick little flash at the back. You in charge now. You make the hard decisions. I'm not in charge. I am but a mere foot soldier. I'm a foot soldier sent out into the trenches from the brass, sent out into the deep, dark depths of the jiu-jitsu world with a camera and a dream to make sling a little tent, sling a little content, you know, operate under the umbrella of the Black Ops division to bring the people what they want to see, nay, what they never knew they needed to see. That is all I am here for, sire. But just a mere foot soldier. Trench warfare.
Your next breakdown could be anytime, anywhere.
You guys are watching the Night of the Seven Kingdom, and but a mere hedge
It was
nut.
like almost a $6,000 job. Endurance
Do you
covered
think
it.
Charles
Right now,
DeBronx
you
could
can
beat
get
someone in
$300
BJJ like
off any
Varela
plan. So
Canuto? I think he
call
could
and
beat
get your free quote
someone.
now.
How good of someone? I'm not sure. Does this stream the finals? No, I probably won't stream the finals, to be honest. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. Did you see Arthur Segola's fight? Incredible, the fastest submission today. I did not see it. But I'll look it up later and I'll watch it. We want the wall. We want the wall. This is like this is a reverse Berlin situation. Don't mind me while I sip a little of that Fiji water. Just to be clear, WNO and UFC BJJ don't have beef, right? It's all cool. I mean, one of the executives from UFC BJJ went on a podcast and said that this was when it was still Fight Pass, like UFC Fight Pass Invitational. But one of the executives went on the podcast. I think he's no longer working with them, but he said it was their goal to destroy FloGrappling in the worst way possible. And so I don't know if it's a beef, but I don't think we're friends. I mean, I personally am just like a fan of jiu-jitsu, so it's not like I personally am like, death to UFC BJJ. But I mean, I like watching the event. Like, I tuned in, you know. Andy Murasaki's submission was incredible. But I don't think they're the most friendly with us. And I think their contracts cause issues for all of jiu-jitsu. Maybe more issues than people might realize, just like from an outside perspective. But like, jiu-jitsu's not a super, like, there's not an incredibly deep pool of grapplers to pull from, you know? It's not even as much as there are in MMA. So it's like once people start becoming exclusive, it's just like really hard. It makes it really hard to make the best matches possible for anybody. You know, it makes it harder for UFC BJJ too to make the best matches possible if like someone's not willing to go exclusive or to do something like that. And so, I don't know. I just think that it caused some issues, but it does suck. Levi versus Andrew ain't happening anytime soon. I also wish Mika Andrew Tackett could happen, but yeah, I don't know. But there's not like, it's not like, I don't know. I'm not a hater of UFC BJJ. I don't know if they like us, to be honest. It might be more hate coming from their side. They do those contracts destroy. Yeah, there we go. I wondered if Ben was going to say something. We've reached out multiple times to them over the last year, extending an olive branch to try to make better fights, they've declined. So it's a little bit of the vibe, but whatever, you know? Freaking, I'm here to quad box. That's why you guys are here to quad box. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to quad box. And we do have 4 bangers in the quad box currently. One Championship's kind of been like changing more recently. They were the first to kind of kickstart the exclusive thing. I feel like people know about their contract issues, huh? Know about some of the issues with their contracts. But I feel like they've been kind of changing. I feel like they kind of shift around who leads up one championship every so often. I think it's like Tom DeBlas is doing a lot more of it now. Oh, shit. Sergio gets the win. All right, there goes my pick. Big win for Sergio. And, you know, Tom's like, we've always worked with Tom DeBlas. He's always been cool. I think he has more, you know, intentions of doing good by the community and helping make sure that good matches can happen all over the place. But yeah, when they have a title, it becomes exclusive. It's part of their thing. Yeah, every contract is a case-by-case basis, MacTube. That's just kind of how it is. So some people go in and they sign a one-fight deal. Some people sign an exclusive contract. Just kind of depends. But let's get back to the trials matches. We got Taylor Perriman top left. Injana Goodman on the back. Rana Willink bottom right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's coming after her. Whoa! Rana gonna throw her? Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh. Oh, into the legs by Rana. Is she gonna knee bar? Is she gonna knee bar? Knee bar. Knee bar by Rana Willink. ADCC with pits would be sick. No out of bounds. Yeah, there's some truth to that, brother. That would be kind of sick. Dumb question coming in. All right, everybody brace themselves for some dumb question. I'm just kidding, Evan. Is the actual ADCC championship this summer? Yes, it's September 14th, I believe.
Today
but we got to go back and watch this Taylor Perriman sub. I missed it.
$6,000 job. Endurance covered it.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So call and get your free quote now.
Whoop. Captured the far leg. Oh. Is he Wojin or is he... I can't quite tell. I can't quite tell. Look at that. Look at that happy boy just freaking celebrating. I'm going to shut this door real quick. Because I think my girlfriend just got home, and I don't want you guys to meet her, dude. I don't want you guys to meet her. No, you guys, like, you've just never, I got a girlfriend for sure. She's super hot. You guys just never met her. She goes to a different school. She lives where it's colder. Her dad actually owns the Toronto Blue Jays, so you guys wouldn't know her. All right, good on Taylor Perriman. How did Injana win? I'm missing all this. Jeez.
Was like,
oh, that was the Rana one. Injana was up here. And then we got Selma Vic bottom left. Am I just behind two? Am I tripping? She got two submissions at the exact same time. Yeah, I don't know. I just. Sorry, boys. I got lost in the sauce there for a second. That's on me. I just got absolutely lost in the sauce there for a second. Completely forgot where I was, what we were watching, what was happening. But I'm back now, and I'm focused up. And Selma Vic's got an arm triangle. Okay, she's bottom left, one by rear naked. My bad. Thank you for streaming this. Been wanting to watch more jiu-jitsu. No problem, Austin. Thanks for joining in. I'm not going to be streaming all of it. I'm not sure when I'm going to stop streaming. Maybe here soon. I appreciate you watching. You gotta watch more jiu-jitsu, bro. Marlon seems like a small 88, to be honest. But, like, I don't know. I guess he competes medium heavy, right? IBJJF? Never stop, never surrender. All right, Tommy. That's what I like to hear, dude. We in them trenches. And we don't stop. We never stop. We freaking make it happen by any means necessary. Oh, don't stop soon. Bro, please just stay for Casper. You say something nice and I might. Ha ha. Hey, you say something nice and I might. Ha ha. Sheesh. Sheesh. It's a drive-by sheesh. How long have I been streaming? Someone tell me a time. Feels like I've been doing this for years. It's almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. Got 5 hundo in here watching. Appreciate y'all boys. Appreciate y'all boys for tuning in, and the ladies. All right, a lot of you trying to say that I don't got lady viewers. Bro, I got lady viewers. So thank you to the ladies. A special shout out to the ladies who are tuning in. The ladies and gentlemen of the chat. Thank you guys for watching. You know, I appreciate that for sure. I'm not ending it right now, but I just wanted to give a little gratitude, a little appreciation for you guys for making it where I can do this, you know, because you guys know how it is. I operate under the Black Ops umbrella, the Black Ops division of Flow Sports, a mere foot soldier out in the trenches doing trench warfare. And so whenever people do find out I do this, but they see decent numbies, they're like, it's sick. Keep doing it. Manuel, the commentator is rather stupid. No, I'm not. Not true. Try again. Camila Musina got bigger arms than me. Me too. Shout out to the ladies in the house. What's up, Sam? Fave Zen flavor. I prefer the Velos. I picked these up. Don't tell my mom. I picked these up whenever I was in Wales. For Polaris, the freezing peppermint. I'm a citrus chill velo guy, though. But I quit doing the American ones. I'm only doing the European ones. Yeah, there's honestly a very large portion. Not a large portion. Way more people, I feel like, at European trials using nasal strips than any other trials. That's one thing I've noticed. A lot of the European trials, athletes wearing nasal strips. Yeah, that's Marlon rocking the nasal strip. If there's any ladies in the chat, do not hit up Kevin Bacon. Sorry, Kevin. What's up, Sam? Thanks for joining in, brother. Selma Vic, mountain bottom left. Selma, did you guys watch Selma versus Adele at Polaris? I thought Selma had a great showing. Obviously, Adele's like pound for pound, one of the best females in the world right now. Personal opinion, I still think Fion's the #1 female grappler in the world. Personally, I know she hasn't been competing a ton lately, but I do just think Fion's the best. But obviously, a rematch of her and Adele would be awesome. I would hope Fion would come back to ADCC at some point. That would be cool. The sport's better when Fion's competing. Yeah, Ono Flanagan fought. He has another round coming up. He won via submission, and then he got a cramp. So he submitted the guy and then started holding his own leg like he was hurt. Just a funny guy. Sorry, Kevin, bro. I gotta help protect the female chatters, you know? Kevin, send your resume why people should hit you up. Yeah, Fion versus Cassia, that is a sick match. Big Alex, hey mate, enjoying the mic'd up flow stream. Can you please give our new BJJ club a shout out, please? Yeah, I will shout out. Shout out Fresh Wave Jiu-Jitsu in South Dorset. Thank you guys for watching. Go train there. If you're in South Dorset, go train at Fresh Wave. I don't know anything about the gym. If I'm in South Dorset, that's where I'll be training. I know that much. I know Cartella gets the win. We got Marlon mounted. Yeah, it does look like we're getting a lot of new blood. I think that's a very exciting thing about kind of this cycle. It seems like we got Nico at 66 last trials. He won. Pavel Jaworski's going to be in this year. He won.
In my first year with endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new fresh faces. Like whoever comes out of this 88 potentially is going to be a new face. I think it is going to be a new face out of this one, no matter what. What's your favorite academy to visit? Who has the coolest vibe? That is a good question. Since we're... Oh, that quick Kimura, bottom right. That's a Violet Bennett. She's actually a photographer as well. She takes really cool photos. She does a lot of like film stuff, like shoots on film as well. Big fan of her photography. I think it's like Violet, like Banth or Xanth photo. Let me find her. Yeah, Violet Xanth Bennett. She does a lot of jiu-jitsu photography. She does really cool stuff. A lot of black and white and everything. Real kind of artsy. Brings an artsy vibe to it. I like Violet's photos quite a bit, but it's cool that she's also like going out there and ripping Kimuras at ADCC trials, so that's pretty sick. Yeah, definitely train in Fresh Wave if you're in South Dorset. You got to. It's mandatory. Favorite academy? I'll shout out a European gym because we're watching European trials. London Grapple, I think, is a really cool vibe. Ross Nichols is running London Grapple. I think I've got to visit there one time. I didn't train. I was just filming. It was part of the 2023 ADCC Euro Tour we did. And we got some unreleased footage. I've been thinking about digging up the lost tapes from London Grapple, if you will, and making a lost tapes video of London Grapple. If you guys want to see the lost tapes London Grapple featuring European grapplers like Tom Barry, Owen Jones, Shane Fishman, Ross Nichols. There was a lot of dudes there, to be honest. Oh, Owen O'Flanagan. He said, I got to get out of here quick. Look at, dude. Owen O'Flanagan, bro, is just a maniac. Oh my gosh. The armbar to the back, to the letting the people know that he secured the 3 to the rear naked. Ooh, and he took a little hit off of it right there too. What an absolute maniac. Oh no, Flanagan might be winning -99. He might run into Marcin. That's gonna be a hard match for sure. It's gonna be a sick match in the finals potentially. What just happened down here, Richie B and Ash Williams? Oh, Ash Williams couldn't compete. Richie B with the walkover. All right, Richie B. Yeah, Owen O'Flanagan is for sure an 88 guy, but that jiu-jitsu speaks for itself, huh? The jiu-jitsu, let's run it back. Let's watch that again. That's worth a replay. I mean, just look at this. He said, oh, I got your arm. Psych, got your back. Let the people know. Go ahead and give me my points. He's mogging on them, staring at the camera, and just crushing the face. What a dog Owen O'Flanagan is. He might be one of the most fun dudes to watch right now. Got to give it up to Owen O'Flanagan. He takes a little bow afterwards, too. What a beast. Definitely small for the division, but he obviously doesn't care. Then we got Tom Barry bottom right against Daniel Dieter. Yeah, O'Flanagan's awesome. Top females are Fionn, Helena, Adele, Clay, Cassia, Gabby. Definitely. Valdivia, Chile, BJJ Crossfighting Club. Never been there, but I'll check it out. I would love to go train in Peru specifically. I want to get down to Peru. Maybe make a video there about the Peruvian scene. Obviously, Guardian Gym does a lot of cool stuff in Peru. Maybe I could get Ben to fly me out to a Guardian Gym, hit up some other spots while I'm down there. What do you guys say?
Right now, you can get
Everybody tell
off
Ben
any
right
plan.
now. Say,
So
Ben,
call
send
and
Trey
get
to
your free
Peru.
quote now.
Yeah, the freaking blunt emote from Owen. Just a maniac. Yeah, Los Banditos is hot right now for sure. Daniel Diedler going into like a Z-Lock situation. I've never trained in Finland. I've actually never been to Finland. I've been to Norway. That's the only country up there I've been to. I want to go to Stockholm too. I want to train at Stark with Max Lindblad. I think that would be a sick place to train. And then maybe Prana with Marlon Tajik as well. There we go, Tommy. Let him know. Send Trey to Chile and then Peru. Who'll fight Kynan in the super fight since Gordon is out? I don't know. Hopefully Gordon's still in. Kynan versus Gordon would be crazy. But they'll figure it out. Come to Romania. What's going on in Romania? I know Big Dan's Romanian. I think Richie B has some Romanian too. Come to train at Sigma Jiu-Jitsu. Where is Sigma Jiu-Jitsu at? Oh, that was your coach versus Owen? GG's. Owen's a dog. No, I'm not in Serbia right now. I am in Austin, Texas. Best food you've had rolling around the world. Whew. You know, another really cool spot is Shoya Ishigura's gym in Tokyo. At the time, it was Carpe Diem Mita, I believe. But I think they've changed affiliation. But that was a cool gym, too. I like training there. Gordon ain't out, that's cap. You might be right, brother. What's up, Juan Villa? Sigma's in Finland. Okay, I'll come to Sigma. Best food I've had. Japan had really good food. Dude, honestly, some great food in Paris. Cruised around with Rita Mebtouche in Paris. He went and got us some baguettes. That was pretty sick. I was a big fan of that. Honestly, in Spain, they have their own version of a tortilla, they call it, but it's more like an omelet quiche type of thing, type of situation. That's very good. Hello from Barcelona. Where would you train in Kazakhstan / Mongolia? I don't know. I saw that retracted message about less impressed, more involved. You know he's frothing at all of this. Less impressed, more involved. Gonna definitely drop some sick technical analysis after trials. I'm a big fan of the Less Impressed, More Involved channel. It's a great resource as well. The product they offer is super great. Nice. Yeah, Madrid, Spain had some great food. I was a big fan of their food. We're working on, if you guys have ever seen Cheat Day, Cheat Day is a series that we kind of tested out. The first episode, we went to Terry Black's with Lou Griffith. But we're working on getting set up at this Spanish restaurant here in Austin. And we're trying to reach out to him, talk to him about going there and filming and taking Ana Mayordomo so she can give us the lowdown on the Spanish cuisine. Look at the top left right here. I got to go to the other room real quick. I'm going to leave this playing for you guys. Who am I going to leave in charge? I'm going to leave Sam in charge. Sam, you're in charge while I'm gone. Now, you boys better not get crazy while I'm gone, all right? All right, boys, don't be getting crazy while I'm gone. I'm gonna be right back, but I'll be watching. So don't try nothing. All right? Be right back.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. But if you've got endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my first year with Endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So call and get your free quote now.
Match 3. Christian Amador and Yigit Hanay. Match 3.
There's a lot of recognizable names still to compete today. Which mats are these? These are mats 1 through 4. So I guess to clarify the mat thing. Oh, you guys can't hear me, huh? You guys can hear me now. Good. You guys don't want to know what I was saying. So good thing I was muted. I was asking if you guys were behaving. So let me know right now if you were misbehaving or not. Come forward if you were misbehaving. Scared your dog? Dang, my bad, bro. These are mats 1 through 4. So to clarify the mat situation, FloGrappling only has the rights to stream the actual professional trials divisions. So they're kind of doing like a mixed thing here where there's amateur divisions as well, which is more like just an open. So we aren't streaming those. So it's a little confusing when you look on Smooth Comp and stuff, but these are mats 1 through 4, all of the mats where trials is going on. We got Ferris and Davis Asari bottom right. We got Martina Zola top left. Looks like we're going to see Yeet Hene versus Christian Amador bottom left. We got Maria Mawiyasek, Julia Mikulashak in the top right. Oliver Taza is not competing in this one.
Last call for Igit Hanai. Match 3.
I don't really know gyms in Barcelona. Reed has been to Barcelona before. He probably knows some. I don't think Gerbeg is competing either. All right, so bottom left, Yeet Hene versus Christian Amador. You guys think this one ends in submission? My vote is submission. Oh, Christian Amador just right to it. Yeet defends, slips it out. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like 88's a little big for Davis, but I don't know. He's like taller than maybe you realize in person. He's not super big by any means, but 88's like what, 194 pounds? Like he's pretty tall, pretty big. Ferris seems a lot bigger. Ferris is probably a little shorter though. But I mean, that cut from 88 to 77 that's a big difference, you know, going from 194 pounds to 170 pounds or like 169 point something. Like, that's a pretty big difference. So I guess just Davis doesn't want to do that. What do you think about the Germans competing today? Linus von Schrink, right? He's a German. He's still in the bracket for 88. I think Linus is super good. Could see him go pretty far. This is the second day. Yeah, Ferris is like bigger muscle mass wise, but just like a little shorter, able to make that 194. Slightly different builds. Please tell me, Flo's going to make a highlight video of all the submission at this event. We made one from yesterday. There's 22 submissions that we posted on our YouTube from yesterday. I got to go through and re-find all the submissions from today. And I'll try to make a highlight after this. Let me see. Oh yeah, the boy's been tracking on day 2, so we'll have a highlight for sure. All right. You guys hear how fast I can type? Trey, can you talk about Rakan Al-Matua fighting 66? I got to be honest, I'm not too hip to him. But, you know, he goes on a run here, he wins, and I will be soon enough. Hysam's still in. He's won his first couple matches today, and he should be coming back around soon. We're going to overtime. I feel like Ferris is just, he does just kind of look tired sometimes. I don't know if he is, but, you know, some guys just kind of look tired. They got a tired look about them. But I've never really seen him, like, gas and lose because of just absolutely gassing. He kind of honestly does win matches late a lot. So he might kind of have that look about him. Ferris is a good wrestler. Sneaky good wrestling at that Los Bandidos gym. A little arbitration in the reset. One of the most intricate parts of jiu-jitsu. Thoughts on Hala beating Dom in the -85 division? If that's not the -88 pro division, then I haven't really been watching, to be honest. I've just been locked in on the 88 pro division and the other pro divisions. Looks like Lisha Vahat is going to get the win here. Martina Zola doesn't like it. So Ferris got the 2 there. How's it work to register for these trials? You have to hold a passport for the region
In my first year with endurance,
in which
they
it
covered a
is.
$14,000
It's like Ferris is moving on.
replacement.
Right now, you can get $300
Oh,
off any plan. So
Give him
call
the
and
little
get your
guy
free quote
emote.
now.
Yep. There we go. The British celebration. Ooh, Davis is not happy. Yeah, you have to hold a passport for the region that's in. So this one's like European, African, Middle Eastern. You have to hold the passport for the countries that are represented in that region. That's a good point. I should have had it on map 4 audio. My bad. I mean, wrestling style of Ferris, PJ, and Corbe are similar is a good observation. Those guys do kind of train together and stuff. They do cross-train. Ferris is obviously boys with PJ. I think the Corbys are kind of in the mix with PJ now. I know PJ gets a little ecological on it. And so he kind of, you know, mixes it up with Greg Souders and the Corby brothers.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet.
So
but if you got
that would make
endurance,
sense.
You could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my first year with endurance,
Yeah, I mean,
they
I don't know.
covered a
Nobody wants to lose,
$14,000
right? So it's
engine
like, of
replacement.
course, these guys are
Right
going to
now,
be kind
you
of
can
upset
get
whenever they take a
$300 off
loss.
any plan. So call and get your free quote now.
But we got Ann Svidson, Nadia Franklin top left now.
Mat 4, Muhammad Uruso and Uroš Čulić. Mat 3, Liam Alpan and Nikolaj Vetrov. Mat 2, Real Calda and Dania Blackman.
All right. Where are we at? We got a full quad box. Nia Blackman. We got any Scrappy Poo alerts? Maybe top right, Nia Blackman, Rael Calda. Could be a Scrappy Poo alert. This bottom left match, Nikolai versus Liam, that kind of seems like we got a Scrappy Poo alert, bottom left. Taza is like Lebanese Canadian, right? A little bit of both. This new guard they're implementing in the UAE called Saeed Guard. I do not know about the Saeed Guard. What is it? Rail pretty deep on the leg here. Nia slips the knee line. Yeah, for sure, Evan. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, Ash didn't go out for the match. Just Richie B got his hand raised. I'm not sure what happened there. Thomas is saying there was a knee injury. Thoughts on Adnan winning a muscle show? Yeah, I don't know. All I know is I'll be tuned in. You got Dominic and Salahuddin. I mean, the Salahuddin guy, like, I'm not as hip to him, but it seems like he's a dog, huh? Is that what the people are saying? Salahuddin's a dog? If you want to watch just one mat, you can go to FloGrappling.com. And right now we have it set up in a quad box, but you can go in this top right corner and just click this little icon to just watch a single mat. You can click which mat you want to watch. And then right here you can watch 2. But if you're hardcore, dude, if you're hardcore like this crew of Alley Cats we got watching right now, the Alley Cats Anonymous, when we tune in, we're quad boxing, baby. That's how we like to get down. Will Mateusz Szczerzinski compete or get an invite? I don't know. Flo doesn't really decide the invites. ADCC does. But I'm not sure. ADCC in Poland feels like it would benefit from Mateusz Szczerzinski being there, right? No, you guys subscribe to watch on Flo. There's a link in the chat. It's pinned in the chat to go there. Yeah, people are saying Ash is injured. It's gotta be there. This stream is sick. You got your work cut out for you. Talk about multitasking. Appreciate you doing this. Yeah, of course, bro. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you tuning in. There's a lot going on, so I appreciate you, throwing that out there. I'm managing the stream itself. I've got the quad box, got the chat going, Well, we make it happen. Who do we think are putting out some of the best instructionals these days? Who do you guys think? Whose instructionals you guys watching? Yeah, Lemmy does have really good stuff. But is he asking like athlete specific? Who's putting out the best stuff? These are all of the professional matches going on right now. Yeah, you can watch only one match. Go to FloGrappling.com and select the one match streaming option. We are doing the quad box option, so you guys get the choice. Please let's watch Salahuddin. Is he up? No, Flow is not free. You gotta pay. But that's why I'm giving you guys a little taste, a little taste of the action. I got you, give you a little taste so you boys get addicted and you want the whole thing. Come on now, just giving you a little taste. I think one of the biggest unexpected outcomes happened yesterday where Heike Jusula lost first round via submission.
$6,000 job Endurance covered it.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. So call and get your free quote now.
Looks like Linus von Schrink is about to go bottom left. When is Salahuddin going? I'll watch him if he's going soon. But I probably got to end this stream pretty soon as well. So I mean, we're going to do something big for the lead up to ADCC. I love the road to ADCC stuff as well. It's kind of some of my most fun stuff to watch or to make. And so, you know, obviously Road to Worlds, Road to ADCC. Hopefully we'll do a little Road to ADCC stuff. It'd be sick to do like a little vlog series traveling all over the world and lead up. I got a quad box for the stream so everybody can get a little taste of stuff they love. Can't just go solo on Linus, but I don't know where this Saeed guard is. Someone asked me if I'm hip to it. I don't know much about it, but I'm interested in finding out more about it as well. Yeah, I'll stick around for Salahuddin's match, and then maybe I'll end it after that. Or maybe Mateusz or Marcin Mashiulovic as well. We'll see. Nia won by submission. I missed it. Sorry. Let's go back and watch Nia's win. She mounted up here, start forcing the arm triangle. Her opponent exposes the back to try and escape. She takes the back. Is that Ruotolotine? Little Ruotolotine. I love a Ruotolotine. Guy like me loves a Ruotolotine. All right, so now we got Casper versus Ivanov. I feel like Casper versus Ivanov is a scrappy poo alert. So everybody lock in. We got some good stuff going right now, but I do think top right is going to be a scrappy poo. If that's something that might interest you guys. If scrappy poos are the type of thing you guys are into, we might be in for some right now. Yeah, we went back and watched the Nia Sib. Hans Feetsen gets the win by decision, top left. Why are the tickets so expensive for Krakow? I'm not really sure. I don't set the ticket prices. I think they've sold a lot already, though. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe keep an eye on them on Game Time or something. Try and catch a deal. Dima coaches Linus. Is that where he's is that where the audio is coming from? Mat 3. Are we about to get Hysom versus is he fighting Christian Ozbek now, or does he have another one? Sala Samola, Hannah Griffith, top left. That's a pretty crazy match. Oh, Casper in on the leg, in pretty deep. What are they going to do? Tough situation here, resetting this deep into a leg lock. Tyler, are you flying out to Brazil for trials again? Tyler's pretty close to Trey, so I'll count it. And I'm not sure. I think I'm going to be going to maybe the first South American trials, but I'm not quite sure. Keep the stream up after you go. Can't be doing that. Only here for Rita, to be honest. All right, we got a Hysom Rita fan in the chat. I will go check out Zuby play Rockin'. Just got smashed by Zaladin using the Saeed guard. I'll go back and watch it after. I don't know a ton about grapplers from Kazakhstan, to be honest. I watched them on Aiga, but I don't know that much about them specifically, but maybe I should learn more. That's okay, bro. It's okay, Sergio. No harm, no foul. In Brazil, they call me Thiago. When I am down in Brazil, they call me Thiago. Yeah, Pizza, I think that's a fair point, but it's like you do have to take into consideration that like at the end of the day, it's a sporting event where they do want to sell tickets, they want to increase viewership, and it being in Poland like does have an impact. Whether it's right or not, I don't know, who's to say, but it does impact it. So I think that would be a factor in some ways, but who knows? We'll see. I got you, Jabba Rafaels. I'm just going to call you Job. I got you, Job. I will learn about this man. In Brazil, they call you Trey. No, they call me Thiago, bro. In Brazil, they know me as Thiago. Eu sou Thiago. Like, deep in Brazil, where not that many people speak English, you know? Like, non-English speaking Brazilians in Brazil, in my experience, struggle to say the name Trey. My full name is Trey Robinson. And that is tough for them. It just doesn't work out. One time I was at a Starbucks, ordered a coffee. They said, "What's your name?" They said, "Você nami?" I said, "Eu sou nami Trey." And the girl looked at me like, "What?" And I was like, "Eu sou nami Trey." And she just looked at me again and then turned to another girl who was working there. And they just both started dying laughing at me for saying my name was Trey. And so then I was just like, Thiago. And so then a lot of times I just say my name's Thiago if I'm in Brazil.
30 seconds, ladies, let's go!
Trey def not for them Brazilians, nah. Jabo Fares pulled out with ringworm? Happens to the best of us. I got ringworm one time on my neck. That sucked. Oh, man. Ivanov almost floated that guard, but Kasper's got that nasty Polish guard, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. Ivanov pretty solid passing position here. I'm a purple belt, but I'm an absolute beast of a purple belt, so don't get that twisted. If my purple belt could talk, it would tell you some stories that you might not want to hear, brother. Yeah, Linus is in the quarters, I believe. Is Kasper versus Ivanov going to go to overtime here, you guys think? No, he's not. Yeah, he's not passing that. Oh, shit. Okay, no, never mind. You talk like a white belt. Yeah, fair enough, I guess. Talk like a white belt, roll like a freaking legend. That's what the people are saying. Sun Mi Juan. Yeah, appreciate that, Adam. Let them know. Yeah, shit. Ain't no belts in a street fight, am I right, boys? Am I right? All right, that's a good question. I don't follow Nogi as much. How's the level of European trials compared to the U.S. ones? I think you can't say that European trials is quite as tough as the North American trials just yet. But I think Europeans and European trials, they're like closing that gap. So it's like obviously Brazil got out front and were like the best for a long time. And America kind of came along and they kind of, you know, started kind of closing that gap. And I think the next one up is the European scene. Obviously Europe's big and like, you know, that's a wide generalization for me just to say like Europe. But still, I do think the Europeans are closing that gap. And like they honestly have insanely good jiu-jitsu now. They have some dudes who are like top of the world and some guys who are like specialists as well who have certain things that I think they are doing the best in the world. Like Mateusz Jasinski, got to have one of the best straight ankle locks in the world. Yeah, at street there are no rules, son. I missed this Ivanov takedown. Yeah, Euro Trials has way more breakouts for sure. Like Nico from last one. Heisem gets the win there. Looks like this takedown could secure it for Ivanov. Yeah, I don't know. I could talk to some of the athletes who have competed in both and have them talk about it. I know like talking to guys like Taza and some other guys before, a lot of times they talk about European trials just being like such a grueling event because previously they would do it all in one day. So it would just be one beast of a day. You'd be in some country like right now they're in Belgrade, Serbia, you know, where it's like the athletes have talked to me before about like you don't have access to like all the food and stuff you'd want. Like you're just kind of going to like a gas or like a corner store basically and just getting whatever you can to kind of fuel you throughout the day. And it's this super long day where you might compete at 8 a.m. and then also 8 p.m. in the finals. And so, and same with the weight cut is you make same day weigh-ins and stuff. But now they kind of had day before weigh-ins and they've made it 2 days. So might take away some of that grueling aspect. But yeah, definitely an interesting conversation. Maybe we can get one of those guys on a podcast or we can do a live stream where we talk to somebody who's competed in multiple and kind of get their perspective on it. Maybe Anna Meyer Domo. She's going for her third trials win this event. So maybe she'd be a good one to hear her perspective on it all. And there we go. Ivanov with the win. What's your favorite gear for BJJ? Tatami, Venom, Level Black, Kings? We talked about this before. For streetwear stuff, I like Half Sumo. They got cool stuff. I like Hyperfly and Kings. Hyperfly probably makes one of the best fitting gis for me as well as Shoyo Roll. I love both of them. I like Kings' no-gi gear quite a bit. I like all of them. I like to mix it up. I like to, you know, I like to wear all the brands, rep all the sets. Asia probably is the more chill trials. Vamos lá, Ana. A nós cachorrada. All right. Here we go, Salahuddin. You guys wanted him. You got him. Anna just dominating. Trying to keep that sponsorship opportunity open. I mean, like, you know, being somebody who works in the industry, I talk with a lot of the brands and know a lot of those guys, so definitely I respect all of them. Anna taking the back. Yeah, you can see the brackets on Smooth Comp. Look up ADCC European Trials 2026 Smooth Comp and you'll find it. I think I'm gonna end the stream after these 3 matches finish that are currently playing. We got Salahuddin, Anna, Marcin, This is a good little try box. We don't got the full quad box going right now. Job, you're making bad jokes now? No bad jokes in the chat. Only good chat. Only good jokes in the chat, please. Let's keep it strictly to grade A banger jokes in the chat. Is this a Saeed guard? Someone explain to me the Saeed guard. For a guy who talks like a white belt like myself but rolls like a legend, can someone explain in simple terms the Saeed guard? Marcin trying to pass bottom left, but that butterfly hook is sticky. Fiona escaped. Lachlan's making an instructional on it. Well, I'll be watching that. I'm big fan of sub meta. Lachlan has great stuff on there. Oh, it's clamp guard, like what Adam Wardzinski does. Yeah, Anna's racking up some points here. Saeed and Asai have something to study. Gotcha. Okay, so like a mix of the clamp guard. I'm more hip to clamp guard, like what Adam's doing. Obviously, Adam's a beast with it. Anna throwing on the poker face here. Say, it's nothing. Yeah, if Marcin getting into the finals, if he makes it through, which I feel like he should, against Ferris, that is a pretty sick final. Anna with the win there. Shout out Anna, friend of the program. Marcin taking the back. I missed the first part of it, but looked sick. There we go. Marcin getting the dub there.
Car breakdowns can wreck your wallet. But if you've got endurance, you could never pay out of pocket for a car repair again.
In my first year with endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement.
Right now, you can get.
We're going to the end of the
$300 off any
Salahuddin
plan.
match.
So call
And I
get
got to
your
end.
free
I'm sorry,
quote
boys.
now.
Oh, son, you're asking me questions like when I'm in the stream. You're calling me a white belt. I will not be streaming the finals. I think the stream's gonna have to end here soon. Like I said earlier, you know, this is the Black Ops division. We're doing this under the Black Ops umbrella, not under the official, you know, Flo knows I'm doing this, so I can't stream it all. If I stream the finals, if I stream everything, that's gonna get too much heat on us, boys. We can't handle all that heat. We gotta stay under the radar. We gotta keep it loose and fast, you know, flying under the radar so I can keep doing these for future events. I don't want them to shut it down. I don't want the man to come stomp me out, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sorry. We're going to overtime. Salahuddin got wrestling. Maybe not. We're going to restart him. We got Christian Osbeck bottom left here. All right, appreciate that. I need you 742 elite members of this squad, the Alley Cats Anonymous, if you will, to, well, Ben's saying got to keep the stream going. So now we got the Flo Brass in here telling me to keep it going. So now I got mixed reviews. I'm so thankful that you could stream this. Yeah, appreciate it, Nico. I'm so thankful that you guys watch, you know? Couldn't do it without you guys watching. This is a little secret between us and between me and you 750 in the chat, you know? Ooh, Rana Willing went for the Kimura, but got mounted off of it. Yeah, appreciate that, Johnny. GG's. If Ben says it's all right, looks like your hands are tied. Hey, I mean, my hands are tied here, boys. My hands are tied. Yeah, appreciate that, Job. Appreciate watching with you, too. Yeah, appreciate that. Ben says, give the boys what they want. More, Trey. Just remind everybody, we paying millions of dollars to stream these events. I appreciate folks subscribing to Flow so we can keep doing these things. Like Ben said, we're paying millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. We're paying huge numbers. We're putting up huge numbers, millions of dollars to put on these events, to stream these events. Millions and millions, more than anybody. And so we need Flow subscribers in order to make that happen. You guys know the deal. Fire. That's your friend. Is Rana gonna hit another? Rana gonna hit another? Niba? Oh, hell yeah, Andy. Appreciate that for subscribing. Yeah, no problem, boys. Glad I could stream it. Yeah, it's like Evan said. These are numbers like never seen before in the streaming world. Very big numbers to stream. Some of the biggest numbers. Numbers so big people can't even count these numbers. That's how big they are. You guys been watching the Burnt Peanut? I've been watching the Burnt Peanut. Big fan, to be honest. But his numbers are tiny compared to ours. The quad box. That's right. Can you edit that? We in the quad box. Enter the quad box. Soak it in. Oh, man. Final seconds here of Salahuddin versus Dom going crazy. Let's go, Jerry. Appreciate that super chat, my boy. $1.49 in the euro. I'm going to take that right to my pocket, take it to a Zabka when I get to Poland and buy some Velos. Appreciate that for real, though, my boy. Love the support. You guys are sick. Dom going to win this off the negative. That little late exchange there was kind of crazy, huh? I missed part of it because I was making jokes. Oh, shit. Willington and Scrappy Poo as well. The Scrappy Poo alerts. We got Richie B. Oh, Dom got the win there. Richie B. Yeet as well. Rana with the dub. Big win for Rana. We got to check our passport, though. Yeah, boys? Huh? And ladies, everybody watching, we got to check Rana's passport? Let's go, Jared. Thanks for streaming the €2. We are stacking up a fat little prize pool of money thanks to Juri Marasovic. Juri Marasovic, you are my guy. I will be pocketing that cash, taking it straight to a Zabka, and buying a mother freaking Velo Max. We got Violet Bennett versus Annabelle Lopez here. We loaded. When it comes to the Euro, we loaded now, boys. And don't get it twisted. Daddy gonna use that right. Daddy gonna buy something nice with it. So thank you, my boy. Eat on the back of Richie B here.
Special thanks to our sponsors and partners. Telecom Serbia, Arena Channels Group, Royal Group.
Oh, Christian Ozbek getting into an arm, but he's down 2 right now. Oh my goodness. Is he? He's got it, dude. He just got the back. That was a crazy last second exchange. They gave him the 3. Christian Ozbek. Oh my gosh. You guys see that? Were you guys watching? Christian Ozbek, bottom left. Down 2 as seconds ran out. He locks the body triangle, gets the dub. He's going, look at the place is turned up on its head. That place getting, Belgrade, Serbia is getting topsy-turvy for Christian Ozbek right now at the last second win.
Can wreck your wallet.
Now we got Luda giving us an ad. Yeet wins as well. I didn't see how Yeet won. Little rear naked. Little rear naked for Yeet to get the dub ski there. Good on him.
$100 off any plan.
Good on him.
Call and get your free quote now.
Yeah, I'll do a stream where I give away a Flow sub. How about that? One of these streams coming up, I'll commit to giving away a Flow sub on it somehow. We'll figure out a way. Top chatter, maybe. Most impressive joke, maybe. Whoever's nicest to me, whoever says the nicest things. Did Salahuddin win? I thought he lost by penalty. Am I tripping? Let me check the records. Let me check the records. Please stay for Heisum versus Ozbek. That's going to be such a good match. If you do, you get 10 years of free sub meta. How can you confirm that I'll get 10 free years of sub meta? Because I am interested in this deal. Mateusz Mazur versus Mazen Azab. This is a fun, young, up-and-comer type of scrap. We got Mateusz Mazur out of Poland, trains with the Academia Guerrilla guys, as well as some other teams, I believe. Mazen Azab out of Wolfing under Tommy. So that is a pretty sick one. You and Lachlan go way back? He's a big fan of me? I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of Lachlan. Lachlan's the man. Had him on the podcast before he fought Marcelo. Can we just rename the false reap to the Polish Reap? The Polish Reaper. I'm not actually sure if Cara Duplessis is related to Drickus. Be interesting to find out. I believe she is South African, but I don't know if the Duplessis name is just South African or what. But she looks like she's in a little bit of trouble here. She might be in a little bit of trouble here. We'll see if she can get out of it. Yeah, I knew Mateusz was from. He trains with Gorilla, is what I meant to say if I didn't. That's where I met him at Gorilla Academy in Koszalin, but he's Berserker's team, huh? That's his actual team. There's a lot of cross training going on in Poland, right? Berserker team, where's that at? Somebody tell me the city that Berserker's team is at. Annabelle Lopez on the back here. We got a couple Scrappy Poo alerts. Violet versus Annabelle and Mateusz versus Mazin. It's in Chechen. I took a train from Chechen to Koszalin once. How's my Polish pronunciation? Chechen? Koszalin? Oh, Annabelle fighting for the armbar. She got it. Not that bad. All right. Thanks, boys. All right. We got Zyvanov versus Sergio. Sergio beat Andre last round. Zyvanov been on a bit of a heater. I feel like Zyvanov is one of those dudes where he's going to come out of the 66 division, kind of make a big name for himself, you know? Potentially. The Sergio dude seems tough as well. Polska Garom. Let's go. Cara Duplessis changed the tides. Shechin. Cara Duplessis with the submissione. Mateusz versus Mazin has been really back and forth, but no points acquired so far. Selmovic versus Jonna Goodman. This is a good match as well. And then bottom right, if they send out the boys, Marcin and Mohammed, we got a bit of a banger of a quad box on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen. Mateusz getting past, kind of pinning him here. Secures the points. Owen and Taylor have both won their matches and advanced. I believe by submissions. Oh, man. Mazin going to have a late run at trying to get the hooks in. Oh, nope. Fell off again. Looks like Mateusz Mazur is moving on here. I rolled with Mateusz Mazur once. Very fun roll. Yeah, honestly, like, he's really good. Much better than I. But it was kind of like a lot of just us going back and forth, trading stuff. Just like a fun, flowy dude. to be honest. Khabib should fight. Khabib should fight. That'd be awesome. Someone put Khabib in a super fight at ADCC against Chael Sonnen, the undefeated, undisputed American gangster from West Lynn, Oregon, Chael Sonnen. Thoughts on Ahmad Alpha ducking Davis Asari super fight? I don't know nothing about that, dude. That's how it went down? Because we got a rule, no fibs in the chat. So if you're telling me that's how it went down, I guess that's how it went down, but I don't know nothing about it. These boys wrestling top left, huh? Ivanov and Sergio. These boys want to warm up for the final. And then on the, look at this, the dichotomy of jiu-jitsu. Top left, we got two dudes scrapping it out trying to wrestle. Top right, John Maltese and Luka Volksen racing to see who could pull guard first. This is the dichotomy of jiu-jitsu. Little something for everybody. Oh, I'm watching Luka Volksen. Oh, he threw up before the match. No fibs in the chat. We got to lock it in, boys. There's a lot going on right now. We got a full quad box. Bunch of scrappy poo alerts going on. Marcin versus Muhammad coming out there to complete the quad box. Something we can only dream of is a full quad box with all scrappy poos. And boy, oh boy, are we living our dream right here, right now. Oh, man. How fast does Marcin win this one? You guys want to put the line at over under 3 minutes for match time, bottom right. You guys taking the over or the under? 3 minutes total mat time for either guy to win. You're taking the under 3? We're going to overtime, top left. These boys just wrestled for the full 6 minutes, and now we're getting 3 more minutes of it. And Jana with the win, bottom left. Trey, would you like the Coidia or the MRT? Let me Google these. I feel like you guys might be setting me up with this one. Coadia's Kuwait. Versus Emirates? I don't know. You guys are getting me out of my bag here, out of my wheelhouse. Trey, please find more about Saeed Guard. Yeah, I'll watch it. Yeah, Dom's trying to pull me into some political banter. That's a no-no. What's been going on in John Maltese versus Luka Voxen? I've been kind of watching Sergio versus Ivanov and Marcin more. Somebody give me that John Maltese, Luka Voxen update. Oh, wow. Muhammad putting the blitz on it now. Marcin playing that no-gi lasso a little bit. If Muhammad studied a little bit of that Declan passing, he might know what to do with that, but I don't know if he has. All right, we're going to the decision. Top left. That one's got to be Ivanov, right? Nothing much going on in Maltese versus Voxen. This bottom left match, Jessica Tortilla versus Sandra Tribal. A little bit of a scrappy poo, huh? I mean, if we're going to have to see John Maltese and Luka Voxen wrestle, I don't know what's going to happen because these dudes raced to pull guard as fast as they could. So now overtime rules, you can't pull unless you take a penalty. I don't really know how that's going to play out. It looks like that one's going to go to overtime. I don't know if they gave him the pass, the points for the pass. I think maybe Marcin was able to turtle, so there wasn't fully a 3 points. Ivanov, 16-year-old in the final. I feel like that's how it goes, dude. When trials comes around, especially in the 66 kilogram division, like these young, super young 66 kilo guys, they can often like go on runs, you know? Who's he going to have in the final, though? He's got Yi, Hene. Yeah. Muhammad saw your comment, bro. He's coming for you. You better watch out.
Sorry. You can be there.
We got Heisman versus Christian Ozbek coming up, too. Yeah, let's simmer down a bit. You guys got me choking. I almost died right there. You guys are trying to make jokes and stuff, and I almost died right there. I don't got to remove Dom. Dom ain't trying to do a political thing, job. It's okay. You don't got to police the chat. Let's all simmer down, like Sam said. Ezra, thank you I did actually invent the idea of a watch party. So thank you for watching. This is a Trey original. First guy ever. Yeah, let's leave the egos at the digital door, as Sam said. That's right. That's good thinking there, Sam. Good thinking there. Gotta leave the egos at the digital door. Leave your shoes, too. No shoes in the live stream. We got Tootsies out. What ended up happening to John Maltese? I was choking while you guys were making jokes, almost died. How did he get the back? Sorry, we're going back a little bit here. Little slide by to the backy poo. They reset.
First year
and
with
then
endurance, they covered a $14,000.
Then he finishes the rear naked, huh? I missed that one. Trey, where are you from? I live in Austin, Texas. The Mecca for Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I feel like Marcin's in a tough spot here. There's been some pretty close guard passes by Muhammad. But they might send it to overtime. Did Heisam get the finish there? Got the arm bar. Heisam ain't messing around. I was curious about Heisam coming into this. I don't really know what he's been up to. I think he's been in Dubai and stuff, you know, a little bit flying under the radar here recently. It's obviously great to see him at trials, but it was a question mark of like what Heisam's been up to, what form he's going to be in, how he's going to perform. Man, he's looking good. He's letting the people know. Heisam will talk a little bit of that talk for people who don't know, you know. He ain't afraid of it. You guys remember that video where Heisam beat up that dude who was trying to steal his car or something? That was crazy. Ooh, Muhammad with the win. So it's going to be Muhammad Ferris. I don't know if he's been around Simple Man recently. I think he kind of went back international. I don't know his visa situation either, but I thought he had been in Dubai. Kelly Corner, weren't you born in Kansas? I was born in Kansas. Hell yeah. Somebody's been locked in. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was born and raised in Kansas. I'm a Kansas boy, middle of the map. Blue collar roots through and through. You guys know how we do it. Kansas born and raised. Then I moved to Austin, Texas when I got a job at Flo. I've been living here for like 4.5 years. Flame, you said doesn't ADCC cater more aggressive in a match? For sure, catering more aggressive, but I think like the actual language in their rule set is initiation. So it's like whoever's initiating is who is kind of getting the decision. So they value a lot of who initiates the exchange, not just kind of like what happens. You're from Kansas, Kelly? Where at? Oh, okay, right on. That's what's up. I've trained jiu-jitsu for like 8 years or so. Slow learner, though. You taught Heisam that armbar? He's in Buka Gym, Dubai now. Nice, bro. Good job teaching him that. He used it on the big stage. Kansas in here. What's up? All my Kansas boys say what's up. Leventhal, Kansas. Nice. Yeah, I was born and raised in Columbus, Kansas. It's like south of Pittsburgh, Kansas. Small little town. Small little town. Where legends are forged from the fire of wheat fields. Are forged from the harvest itself. Now we're going to have some gaps in the quad box because people are having to go back to back. What's up? Look at Owen bouncing around. We can just see his legs bouncing. Why does Kansas have a Pittsburgh and Columbus? I don't know, dude. I think there's an Atlanta, Kansas, too. Why is Kansas stealing other state cities, Pittsburgh and Columbus? Que isso? Que isso, juiz? All states have names of different cities in them. Stefan, you told me to shut up, bro. Just mute it. Just mute it, dog. That's what I'm here for. If not to talk about things irrelevant to the jiu-jitsu going on, then what am I here for? So just mute it up. It's no problem. I take no offense to that. I actually watch most jiu-jitsu with commentary muted myself. I prefer just to kind of watch it and think about it on my own. So no harm, no foul there. If you boys want to mute me up, go ahead. San Francisco, Oklahoma. Yep. Yeah, Marlon's elite, dude. Marlon is elite. But Matej is really good at not conceding the points, like as you can see right here. No problem, Stefan. I understand. What just happened right there? I looked away for a second. I turned up the volume for Stefan. That's what I'm talking about. My guy. Finish the rear naked. Oh my goodness. Is it more of a choke or a crank? More of a choke or a crank? What say you? All the same. Tap's a tap. He just Beyblade imitation guard. Yeah, he did. Ugh. Man, if you guys could see my angle, oh man, it would blow your mind, dude. I have 12 monitors going right now. I got 12 monitors. Just freaking, I'm looking at everything a jiu-jitsu guy could possibly look at right now. I got every bracket. I got every match. I got you guys over here on my right. I got freaking, I got things you wouldn't even believe on my 11th and 12th monitors, you know? I'm watching the stocks. I'm over here. You guys didn't know this. I'm day trading. I'm making a pretty penny right now. Marlon is, so I feel like there's a misconception sometimes about Marlon because he seems like he's American or maybe even Brazilian. Marlon is Swedish. He is from Stockholm, Sweden. So he's as European as it gets. Yeah, he's from Sweden. Trains at Prana in Sweden. I would love to go to Stockholm. I think Stockholm would be a really cool place to train. And I think Stark Jiu-Jitsu specifically would be awesome. I mean, Rana is Jocko Willing's daughter, but I believe her mom might be British, so I think she has a British passport. All right, here we go. Linus von Schrink and Ferris bin Lamkadem. Dude, John Maltese pretty savvy with the leg locks as well, so this could be Owen's toughest test yet. Yeah, Marlon was associated with Atos as well, so he would go there and do the camps and stuff. But a lot of international people do that. Like Nico Maglichik is Australian, but he would train there. Adele as well for big camps. So give a shout out to future yellow belt Menlo Park champ Bobo Kovacs. What's up, my boy? Menlo Park champ Bobo Kovacs in the chat, watching via Ben. Thanks for joining in, my guy. Tell your son to create his own YouTube, Ben, and get in that chat. You know, get him indoctrinated into the internet world of chatting on live streams. A rite of passage that at some point in time every person should do, so they can really get their internet beans flying. Oh, and under 3. We're closing in on that. I mean, at this point, everybody's so good that makes it this far into the bracket that quick submissions are fewer and far between. Further between. John Maltese is good too, dude. I feel like he might go under the radar a little bit. Thoughts on Marigali comeback fight? My overall thoughts on Marigali coming back is Marigali is good for the sport. He's an enigma. He's like a captivating guy to watch. And so I'm glad he's back. I thought Nico showed a lot of great stuff. But yeah, you know, Marigali being back is a good thing. I'm excited that Marigali's back. I'm a huge Marigali fan. I do also like Nico a lot. Talk about the fights, please, with explanations. I mean, I'm not some diehard jiu-jitsu analysis guy. I am a diehard jiu-jitsu guy. But some people I feel like are much better at the technical analysis, like Joe from our team is better in that realm. I try to just, you know, bring a little bit of an entertainment factor. Owen with the Dubski. You barely missed the 3 minutes under, dude. You barely missed it, Nico. Let's take it back. Let's do a little technical analysis here. So as you can see here, Owen O'Flanagan has the inside Tenkaku on this leg, but you can see here he opts for controlling the second leg, enacting double trouble. And by isolating this leg with the knee line, he's then able to start attacking the far leg. But then by clearing that, he switches back to the leg he has controlled to finish, I believe, the outside heel hook. As is the reaction that his opponent gave him, and he responded correctly. There you go. And that's it for the technical analysis portion of the stream. I'll just do jokes from here on out. You think Owen versus Muhammad wins that? I think Owen wins that. I think Owen will be able to like eventually make some sort of connection. As soon as he makes a connection with Muhammad, I think from then on, it'll be the Owen O'Flanagan show. I do think like guys like Muhammad who kind of play that little more cagey top game are hard to make connection with, but I think Owen is so good that whenever he does make the connection, he's going to find the submission. How tall are Linus and Ferris in centimeters? I have no idea, dude. I'm a metric system guy. I mean, just from watching Muhammad today, I feel like Muhammad's like a 99 kilo version of Gerbeg in some ways, yeah. Owen has no cardio. My bro smokes a pack of Marlboro every day. The Marlboro Reds, you know, they keep you fresh. They keep you young. Them cowboy killers. They do have a drone flying around the mats. Jeanette Gloger got to ride this out. I saw Ben had a good point earlier about Ferris and Linus probably being pretty familiar with each other. There is like that Dima connection. I feel like Linus has came through Los Bandidos before, right? Like he's been in the mix with the Los Bandidos crew. So definitely probably familiar with each other for sure. These dudes are going to do a 6-minute wrestling match, and then we're going to see overtime unless Ferris can... Nope. Yeah, they're probably going to go to overtime. Ferris getting right at Trin City with Charles Allen Price. Been hitting the gym, working on his fitness. I think Ferris is a little under 6 foot. Ferris is a little shorter. Linus is definitely taller than Ferris for sure. I'm predicting Martina by straight ankle lock in the top right. That's my prediction for that one. It's a big match for Richie B going against Sergio. I'm trying to get on steroids. Imagine if I got on steroids and I showed up to ADCC Worlds just freaking juiced to the gills, just peeled out of my tree, like weighing like 215, just twisted steel and sex appeal. Wouldn't that be hilarious if the media is showing up to ADCC just juiced up, letting them know that we mean business? Might have to. I think there is a chance that Ferris is bigger than Owen O'Flanagan, but I think Owen O'Flanagan went up to Martina by armbar. Armbar, the straight ankle lock of the arm. So, was kind of right. Same, but different. Yeah, Jono, you know what's up. I'd be looking sick if I was just 215 on the juice. Yeah, that was a nice armbar by Martina. Yeah, I guess you're right. Armbar is the knee bar of the upper limbs. Wrist lock would be the ankle lock. But kind of same. It kind of didn't it look like she had a little bit of a wrist lock in there? Maybe it was a wrist lock. We can't be for sure. There's no possible way of knowing for sure if she didn't have a little bit of a wrist lock in there. I'm not promoting roids. I'm kidding. Don't do steroids. Yeah, we need a heel hook for the arms. Maybe like, I guess, would that be like a Kimura? Or a Terrico Plata. Terrico Plata is kind of the heel hook. Hey, whoa, boys. We're not doing nothing before GTA 6. Everything's on hold until GTA 6. Chill. You guys want me to make more predictions? I don't know. I'm distracted. There's a lot going on. Ferris using all of the mats available. Are they going to give him that? Did they... I don't know if when they called stop, if they did. Paró. No, they're going to reset him standing. If they reset him down, then Ferris is going to get the 2 here. Oh, no, they're resetting him with the leg. And Ferris just immediately taking it the other way. Oh, camera guy didn't get the memo. Somebody wake up the camera guy on mat 3. Wake him up. There we go. He's awake. These matches are live right now, but if you want to watch the matches on your own, you don't have to hear me yapping about who knows what. You can go to FloGrappling.com. It's like Ben said earlier, you know, we spend millions of dollars to be able to stream these events. So obviously, it helps us if you guys can subscribe to FloGrappling, get a little bit of that, you know, money in circulation, so we can kind of keep doing this type of thing. But I put a link in the chat. It's pinned in the chat if you want to go to FloGrappling. That link will take you to this live stream, but you'll have to subscribe to watch. Ferris on demon time. Oh, these boys they just want to touch every inch of the mat. Oh, man. Ferris has the hooks. What just happened? He tapped? Or time ran out? Time ran out. Ferris with the 3, dude. He is elated. Absolutely elated. The crowd going nuts for him. Going banana lands. Ferris going absolutely banana lands, but also Sergio up here. Did Sergio submit Richie B? Ferris with the win. Sergio with the sub there. Hey Trey, I'm 13 years old. I will be fighting a guy that's competitively 150 wins and only 70 losses. Do you have any recognition on what percentage should I do? Not give any space for subs? I mean, it's just going to be dependent on your opponent itself, but I know one thing. You got to believe in yourself, all right? You got to trust your game. What game you've been playing in the gym? What's been working for you in the gym? What do you know whenever you got somebody bigger than you, older, better than you, that you can go to and you can make it happen? Play that game, all right? Don't respect nothing out there. Don't care about how many wins this guy has. Who cares, man? You just play your game, trust your jiu-jitsu, make it happen. We're expecting a submission. All the 750 people watching right now are expecting you to go out there and submit this opponent and make it, and you know what? Make it entertaining along the way. Give us a highlight we can post. So we believe in you. We're backing you. Yeah, Steam is a brutal one. Sub only. That's right. That's right, Sam. You will submit your opponent. Slay and pray. Submission by any means necessary. And we want the recap. When we do another live stream, we want you to join in and tell us how it went. All right. Vexilify. This going to overtime?
Paris Benel Academy, please come to the main desk.
All right, we're going to see Nia Blackman and Juliet. They got a little wrestling. That was interesting. The old 3 seconds turtle into garden maneuver. Expert play on the rules set. Never respect the Belsh. Never respect. You got to go in there knowing that you're that guy. You know, this guy should be scared of you. And if he doesn't know it yet, he'll soon find out. Soon enough, he'll know. All right, Julia did get the penalty for that. Fire stream said, Adam, appreciate that, bro. Ooh, and Sweetson going in on a leg lock. Nia Blackman gonna get the finish here. Is Julia gonna escape? Referee said, y'all didn't want to see this, did you? Top right ref said, man, y'all weren't trying to see this, were you? Yeah, rough them ears up a bit. The more cauliflower you can come in with, the scarier you are. Dean Silver said, I didn't know you could tabadoo with a cradle. There's a European name for it and everything. Yeah, the Kurasov cradle. Everybody go to the gym tomorrow. Maybe, yeah, this is a good tomorrow thing. Monday morning training. Nia with the win. Monday morning training, go in and just try to Kurasov cradle all of your training partners. Just, you know, talking about no hispech. Just go in there and Kurasov cradle everybody you can. All right, boys, I think I'm going to call it there. It's been a long stream. I appreciate you guys for watching. I think I got to get off of here. Obviously, you know, it was a good time. I always appreciate you guys calling it or joining in. Let's switch back to this screen. What do you guys think of this screen, huh? You like that? Send your messages right now so you can see your name on the screen. Kosovo. Yeah. Kosovo. My bad. I'm just a little American guy trying my best. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you just missed it, Marcin just got a win by walkover, I think. Well, you guys want me to wait for Taylor? All right, I'll wait for Taylor. That's it, though. I'm watching Taylor, and then I'm ending it. That was a fake out. That was a fake ending. We're watching Taylor, and then that's it. You guys just want me to stream 24/7? Should I do a 24/7 stream where I just watch Jiu-Jitsu nonstop for 24/7? All right, we're back, boys. We're back with Taylor Pearman. But this is it.
Mat 4, Sala Simola and Nia Blackman.
John McCartwheel. I do remove the camera when I'm AFK. Oh, you're saying and just leave with it on? I can't do that. Leave the stream on and go sleep. Should I just leave the stream on and then remove my camera and then just sit and watch with you guys and just chat along with you in the chat?
Hi, Samarita, please come to the main desk.
Yes, please.
Mat 4.
Hey, Omoplata, chill, bro. I personally can't organize Taylor versus Levi at Polaris or WNO, but I can put in a good word and try to influence the decision to organize that. Because I think that would be awesome. Taylor versus Levi, that would be sick. For the could do it for the Polaris middleweight belt. Taylor's just relentless with the attacks. Like, I think that's one reason he's so fun to watch is like, dude is always just actively using his guard to off balance, sweep, attack a submission. He gets on top. He just keeps hunting the submission. Taylor's for sure one of the most fun guys to watch right now, in my opinion.
Mat 4, Smola and Nia Blackman.
Dobra, szukaj punktów teraz. Martyna, masz pół minuty, żeby spróbować wstać, zrobić punkty. Tak, 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 tak.
Shout out Joanna Aria. Shout out her. Martina and Svitsin go into overtime. Martina's fighting right now. Did Taylor have the body triangle before points were active? Is that what's going on there? Super chat you $1 for the electricity bill if you keep stream on for Marlon against Ferris. I can't do it, but if you want to super chat me $1, you know what I'm saying? I'll take it straight to the Zabka, give myself something nice. Just kidding. I was acting like I was pocketing those super chats. I have no idea where that money goes. But I got to find out, huh? I got to get my finances in order. I got to talk to my accountant about where them super chats are going. Got to talk to the Flow accounting department. You guys think, place your bets right now. You think Taylor's going to get the finish before the end of the match? Ooh, I might have said that a little too late. Will Taylor get the finish or no? Dom's doing a pretty good job defending off the back. But it's starting to seem like submission is imminent. Yeah, I got to throw up my PayPal on the stream. Sorry, boys. Super Chat's broken. I only hit this PayPal, you know? This is live. Taylor with the submission. Dang. Lonnie, you just made some cheddar, bro. Big win there for Taylor, as always. I think he's going all submissions again. I believe he is. Let's just see how this. Let's see how Ann versus Martina finishes here. It looks like Ann's gonna get the win via points. $1,001 payout, worth it. I can't watch the finals. Look at this guy peeking at the camera. What's this guy doing? Do they change the rash guards? Maybe if they feel like it. All right, Ansvitsen getting the win there via points. That's all we're watching. This is not a fake stop again. This is the actual end of the stream. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and everything. You know, get your chats firing if you want to see it on screen. Let me get your number and FaceTime your screen. I'm not giving you my number, dude. Go follow me on Instagram if you want to message me at OG Trey Robinson. Fire it up. Turn it up. If you DM me, I'll respond. I'm responsive on there, but I won't be giving you my number. There are definitely some good matches left. I think we're finishing up kind of the semifinals and going into the finals. So all of that's going to be going live on FloGrappling.com. Like I said, you know, the real way that I'm able to do this is by people subscribing to Flow and us having a subscriber base. We obviously pay a lot of money to stream these events, maybe more than people realize and stuff. I know it's easy to critique Flow and hard to give Flow credit, but there's a lot of money going around and it costs a lot to do these things. And that's what makes it able for me to bring you guys free live streams and whatnot. So if you want to, there's a link in the chat. Go ahead and click that. Go over to FloGrappling.com. You can watch the rest of the stream. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Always a good time, watching some jiu-jitsu with you all. Nothing better than that, waking up Sunday morning, turning on a little jiu-jitsu, getting the quad box going and watching with some friends, some good people. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, making it where I can do this. You can watch it live on FloGrappling.com. Thank you, Sam. I'll be back for the next one. I'm not sure. We got to start doing the weekly streams, kind of all kinds of topics and stuff. So if you guys got some ideas for what kind of streams you want me to do outside of just watching the events live, I don't know if you guys want me to, I've thought about doing tier ranking streams, maybe some, I don't know. I don't know what we could do. We could do all kinds of stuff. Maybe we'll just do a stream of you guys watching me do bear and bolos until I can finally hit one properly. But Mephrim, thanks for the live stream. No problem. Glad I could do it. Lonnie, all jokes aside, good stream. Have a nice day. You too, brother. If Flow had a monthly option, Flow does have a monthly option. So you can, whenever you go to sign up, you can select the monthly option and sign up that way. You have a private YouTube? Not really. Maybe I should get my own thing going as well on the side, but most of the content I make comes out on Flow, and I just make jokes on my Instagram every now and then. But all right. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Not a white belt, son, Mijuan. Not a white belt, all right? I might talk like a white belt, roll like a legend, the way God intended. I'll see you boys.